Good morning. Welcome. If you can see me, hello. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this wonderful Wednesday. It's also the full moon today as well, which is super powerful. There we go. I'm live already. That come up quick my side that time. Never comes up live that quick usually. So welcome, my name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. It works every time. If you are watching this with me live, hello. Hey, Raluca, honey, welcome. All you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me and we can answer some questions. You can ask me about anything you've got going on. You can ask me about love, career, health, wealth. You can ask me about your person, the full moon, ascension, whatever you've got going on. I am here for you, okay? Or should I say the angels are here for you. So we got Raluca in the house. Thank you for being here, honey. Let me just get all my decks ready. So I'm excited to do this Q&A with you guys today. So we've got Cece in the house. Good morning, honey. First in there. Welcome. Can I get a message from Jake? Of course you can. What's going on with Jake today? Let's get straight into it, shall we? Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Even in the quiet times we share, which means the silence, I enjoy your company more than anyone else's. What he's trying to say to you is he's thinking about you even when he's not communicating with you. Even when you're not talking, he's still thinking about you, enjoying your company, fantasizing about you, wondering what you're doing, even if he's with anybody else. And he's saying, you don't need to chase me, I'll be back soon. So he's coming back. You don't need to chase him. And that reminds you that you're the flower, not the bee. Reminds you of your energy, okay? Because your energy can sometimes be chasing by getting needy or a bit desperate. I'm not saying you're acting that way. We can all act that way. So if you're working more on yourself, that's just a reminder for you that you don't need to do anything. You don't need to come forward to him. You don't need to reach out to him. Let him take the lead. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for being here, honey. Can I have a message about what the full moon is bringing? I'm feeling very tired. It's the heavy energy. Okay, you know what full moons are like. Just breathe through it, okay? Have faith in your dreams. Now, you may also have some vivid dreams, or maybe you have had a dream that you're not aware of that's brought heavy energy up, because a lot of the times we dream and we don't remember we're dreaming. You may have even had a dream. I mean, obviously, this is about what you want in your life, manifesting. Have faith in your dreams, manifesting, but have faith in whatever you were being shown for your dreams as well. I had a really weird dream last night. I dreamt I was being tickled, but I can't stand being tickled, okay? I don't know who was tickling me in this dream, but it was like torture. To me, being tickled is like torture. And I was like, I woke up and I was like, what is going on with that, you know? I woke up like 4 a.m. or something like, it was awful energy. So what else is the full moon bringing in? Will you take me back? So it's also bringing up heavy energy for your person, wondering if you're going to reject them or be there, or, you know, this is what's going on in their mind, regardless of what the circumstances are. Will you take me back? And he could be having back pain. I know you said he's having ascension symptoms, but there could be some back pain going on today. And what's your guidance? Okay, anything else you need to know? With a full moon, you've got Page of Swords. Understand that delays are necessary for divine timing. So this is about delays in contact, trusting the process, having faith in your dreams, remembering that, okay, that delays are necessary for divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do CC again, and then I'm going to go to Emily's donation. So CC says, can I also get guidance on this week on my fear? Will everything work out for me? So instead of saying it's a fear, say everything will work out for me. That's an affirmation. So if you're affirming that, you can't go into your fear when you're affirming that in faith, okay? So you've got balance, spirituality and practicality. So the full moon in Pisces there is asking you to delve deep and breathe, meditate. So you're balancing your energy when those doubts come out. Affirm, everything will always work out for me. Everything is already working out for me. Because remember, if you're saying everything will work out for me, it's a little bit of a future thinking. So when you're future thinking, you can't be in the now. So instead of everything is always working out for me, it already is. So the angel's saying all you need to do is balance your energy breath work, gratitude, going in nature, and that will bring in what you need, okay? Let's get one more card. Yeah, look, I'm trusting you to find your way, whether that's your person or anything else that needs to come to you. Trust in that. And you're realizing with the moon, okay, this full moon, but the moon brings up illusion, doubt, and ego, that fear is illusion and you are safe. So affirm, I am safe. Everything is working out for me. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. Everything is moving into place, or everything has moved into place, however you want to affirm it. I hope that helps, okay? Emily, thank you for the donation, honey. Are the messages from Dee? Thank you. So what does Dee want you to know today? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you lots of love. I admire your strength and resilience. So he's very proud of you at this current time. So you could be doing something that is very strong in his eyes. So this could be something glowing up in some way. So it could be working on something in your career. You could just be feeling strong in general. Maybe you've worked through something, whatever it is, you know what you've been through lately, and he's proud of you. Even if he's not in contact with you, he's connecting with you through energy, and it feels strong, it feels resilient, it feels like you're not going to give up. You're feeling proud of yourself, you know, you're doing you. And this could just be the fact that you're working on yourself and not kind of giving him that attention. Right now, I really do need to focus on myself. So I feel he has got things he needs to heal within himself, and your strength and resilience is giving him that power. So I feel he's working on finding his own strength and resilience, and you're working on yours, and your energy is kind of like lifting him up. They give me a song, Love Lift Me Up Where I Belong. Love, yeah, that one. I won't sing it, I want it to rain today. Everything is falling into place, so feel content with what you have and understand the blocks are lifting. I love that we got the Two of Swords in reverse. So whatever's in the way is being lifted out of the way. This card came out in today's Angel Warrior Daily Love Reading in the same position. So blocks are being lifted. We've got February just gone to October as a cycle shifting. So whatever you've been working on since February, keep doing it, because there's a block being lifted around October. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, bear with me. I'm just moving the chat up. So we've got Emily again says, can we do a conversation between me and Dee? Also, is there any general guidance from my guides about anything? Let's see what the full moon wants you to know. What's happening with this full moon? We've got confidence is your key to success. Now, as I pulled this, I've got a lot of heat coming in the body. So there may be a lot of kundalini rising between you and him at this current time. So you're both feeling a lot of intensity, sexy thoughts, desire. So be confident in that, especially between now and the new moon, which is in the Leo season, which is where we are. So the new moon on the 12th is an eclipse, okay? So so important you have confidence in yourself, the connection, God, him, everything between now and then, okay? So let's do a little hot conversation. So let's bring in, let's do it in this. I'm going to bring in the masculine love and outbursts, but I'm going to do it from both of your perspectives. So what do you want to say to him first of all? What do you want to say to him? And what does he want to say to you? You may be having headaches, or maybe you've been having headaches. It's connected with this heat, okay? So you're saying, I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. Now, in your eyes, that could be about everything, you know, being his partner, his best friend, spending time with him, making love, all the things you do when you are a couple. And that could be a bit frustrating for you as well, because you want that, you know, and I know what that feels like. You know, you think all the things you could be doing together, all the magical ways you could be showing each other love, and then there's that kind of block in the way. And you're like, we're wasting time. It's so annoying. But I feel you said, I look forward to it, because you know you will. You know you're going to be together. Whenever that is, you have faith in that. So it's like you're reassuring him, saying, I am going to be here for you when you're ready and when I'm ready. Because remember, it's when you're both ready. A lot of the time as a divine feminine, we feel ready, but we're actually aren't, okay? And he's saying back to you, underneath it all, I'm just a person who wants true love in their life. Isn't that beautiful? So even though this is a sexy deck, this is about being together. It's about that knowingness that you belong together. It's like he said, underneath it all, underneath all the masks I wear and the hardness and all of the struggle I go through, I just want you in my life. I just want true love in my life. It's like that inner child in him craving you. I hope that helps, okay? So you must have that inner confidence about knowing that you're going to be together no matter what. When you get triggered, breathe through it, okay? Mia, thank you for the donation, honey. Last reading, you pulled the arranged marriage card and said my crush may be afraid of commitment. Is he realistically and practically interested in me? Well, first of all, he's come through and told you that. That's your own fear thinking he isn't, okay? He can have fears around commitment, but still want it, okay? So what does he want you to know today? So don't worry about like, oh my goodness me, what does that card mean? Just breathe through your own fears. So he's saying, I dream about you at night. So he's dreaming about you. Big thank you, by the way, to whomever gifted me this deck. It come the other day. Thank you for this deck. This is a Twin Flame Love Notes deck. Thank you, thank you. So I dream about you at night. I just need some more time before I can come to you. So he's dreaming about you. So in his dreams, he'll be committing to in dreams. He'll be exploring things with you in dreams. All the things he currently feels he can't do in the physical world because he's saying, I just need more time. He's experiencing in dreams. Okay. Now he isn't in control of those dreams because the divine are pulling those dreams into his mind. But he remembers those dreams. So he's dreaming about you. So I feel that what he's trying to say to you is, I am interested in you, realistically and practically. I just need some more time. And I know it's frustrating for you, but you're learning to surrender in the process, okay? And he's dreaming about you. So what's your guidance at this time? What's your guidance? Page of Pentacles. You've got to trust him to find his way. That's your lesson. So your lesson at this time, if you believe you have a future with this person, you feel everything you feel for him, you've got to trust him to find his way. Okay, one more card. Anything else you need to know about him moving towards you, or what do we need to be aware of? Vision. Stay focused on what you want with that vision. So because he's going to come in when he can commit, when he can show up for you realistically. That's why he's coming through as the King of Pentacles. And you know he's what you want. So hold that vision. So just keep your thoughts positive and focus on you and keep moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation, honey. Alice, hope you're doing well and good, thank you. Grateful for a message, please, from my DM, especially around this moon cycle. Thanks, heaps. So what do you need to know for this moon cycle? You and your loved ones are safe. So you're both safe at this time. That means you're both being protected and watched over. And I feel this is also perhaps processing the fact that when he walks away from what he needs to walk away from, his loved ones will be safe. They'll be watched over and protected. He hasn't got to worry about it. And this is the new moon in Cancer. So between now and the new moon, you may feel very emotional. So make sure you're breathing through those emotions and grounding yourself. What does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? Sometimes I sabotage the good things in my life. So he's recognizing that, okay? So if you feel like he's done something that's perhaps stressed you out, he's saying, I've sabotaged it. Okay, it's me doing that. So try not to take anything personally at this time and recognise it's because of his own fear. Okay. Hey, Aunt, more welcome, honey. Welcome to everyone who's in the house. Sending lots of love. He said, I do believe in us. I know I've sabotaged things. I do believe in us. So I feel you're being reminded that your journey is safe at this time. Things are manifesting. Have faith in that. Your guidance is to know with the star that your future is being guided. Especially between now and February, your future is being guided. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Message from my dear. What's the message coming through from your dear? I think too much damage is done for us to repair. Now, I'm not picking up on this with you. This could be someone in his life. So there could be someone trying to fix something with him in his life. Now, I'm not saying he's a karmic partner. It could be a friend, a family member. So I feel he's going through a release of something karmic or someone karmic. And he feels like too much damage has been done. I'm not picking up on this as you. Okay. So there's someone, and this could be affecting him in some way. You know, for example, say if we have a fallout with a family member or a friend, it can be disheartening and painful. So he's saying, no, too much damage is done. We can't repair that. Okay. And he's saying to you, I'm open to doing things your way because I believe in us. So maybe someone's going the way of you being together in the past. And now he's recognising that he doesn't want to repair that connection, or he doesn't want to be around that connection. Does that make sense? But I'm not picking up on a karmic partner. I feel it could be a friend or a family member because he's saying, I'm tired of running from you. Okay, I'm open to doing things your way. Maybe he could even think about repair. If he is repairing this situation with someone else, like a friend or a family member, I'm getting that cross because it's not karmic, okay? He may be open to doing things their way, so he may want to sort it out, but he perhaps feels like too much damage has been done. So he could be dealing with that at this time. Okay, this could also be something to do with something he is repairing. So maybe he is working on something at this current time that he is trying to repair, and he feels like there's too much damage. So it could be like he's trying to repair his car. And he's like, I need to buy a new one, or I'm trying to fix this table and it's broke. Or so I feel there could be other stuff he's got going on at this current time that he's trying to take care of. And that's the way he's fixing things. Because it's like sometimes we experience things in the physical that we need to go through to try and fix things with our twin. So he could be going through that too, okay? But he does believe in you. Let's get one more message for you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. Your message is to be grateful for all the opportunities and all the blessings flowing into your life, because there's a door opening in your connection for something big to happen between December and April. So be grateful for everything now and trust the process. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Naomi, welcome, honey. Welcome, everyone who's in the house. I'm sending you all so much love. Oh, there's fear around there. Naomi, whoever you're connecting with, I'll just pick fear up, okay? So you could be releasing some fear with this full moon, okay? So Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Amesh's feelings. I had a little fight yesterday night. I'm worried what is he thinking and it will impact my work. What mistake was this during the conversation? Well, first of all, you need to perhaps stop worrying so much about what other people think and start caring more about what you think. I really do pick up on that when I pick up on your energy. So I feel there's a little bit of insecurity from your childhood that you're still healing, okay? And this is about loving yourself more and knowing how amazing you are, okay? Because instead of thinking, what is he thinking about me? Think, what am I thinking about him? How do I feel about this misunderstanding? How do I feel about it? Instead of thinking, what's he doing? Is it going to mess my work up? Because why would it mess your work up if you're doing a good job at your work, okay? It won't. So the message is conclusions are within reach. So I feel you're going to sort this out between now, the full moon, and the eclipse on the 12th. So full moon eclipse, you see. So you're going to sort this out, whatever's happened between now and the eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. You're going to sort it out. There's no need for you to worry about it. There's no need to stress over it, okay? How is he feeling about you? Time will tell. So you've got to trust the process here. But I feel the message, you're going to sort things out. He's not seeing you in a bad light. Time will tell. Give it time. Okay, try and relax about things. Breathe. Focus on you. Keep doing a good job. And everything will fall into place, okay? Cece Lynn, thank you for the donation. How does my love feel today? Last night I was dreaming for the first time. We were talking. It's lovely. Well, it's not that you don't dream. It's just you don't remember them. You're always dreaming, okay? But when you remember them, it's vivid and it's important because it's interesting and you're receiving downloads. So don't think I dream for the first time. You'll always be dreaming. And if you're kind of saying dreaming about him for the first time, you'll very likely dream about him a lot, but not remember it because your conscious mind has to be in alignment with your subconscious to remember it, okay? So you and your loved ones are safe. So that dream is showing you all is well, you are safe, there's no need to worry, especially if you've been panicking a little bit or overthinking things or wondering how he is. I feel that's why you had that dream. It's like he came into your dream to say, hey, I'm okay, I know what I'm doing, I'm in charge of this, trust in me, all of that, okay? For the first time talking out, it's because of that reason, okay? It's like him saying to you, I am changing, okay, everything is working out. It's like his higher self coming to you saying, hey, don't worry about me, I'm finding my way. Okay, so I'm changing. I'm no longer the person I was, and I'm still becoming who I will be. Great change is happening for our connection. So that's why you had that dream, because it's showing you that all is well. So have faith in that, okay? Because Cancer can also be about emotions, can be about the need to let go. And this could be what you're both experiencing at this time. What else do you need to know? You've got 8 of Wands. You're going to feel things moving forward, especially moving into August. So the next 8 weeks significant for change. And the Scorpio season as well, the Death card. So I feel between now and November, you're going to see dramatic shifts. You just got to have faith in that. That's why you had that dream, okay? I hope that helps. Okay, we got Priyanka. Thank you for the donation. It's for my friend Artie. Why had Bosch Sharess put her on hold? Will he confirm her later for job? I'm worried for her. What are his thoughts? So again, listen to your words. I'm worried for her. I'm worried about this. You want to let go of all this fear. Because all that fear is bringing in self-fulfilling prophecies, and it can attract in negative. So instead of saying I'm worried for her, say everything's working out. It's going to be fine. Okay, like if you were reassuring her, what would you say? You'd say, don't worry, it's going to be fine. You've got to speak that way to yourself as well. Okay, so what's going on between Artie and a boss? What do we need to know? Adjustments are required, that's all. So I feel like they've both got to make the required adjustments to make it work in some way. So maybe the boss thinks that, right, I need to tell Artie what needs to change. Or Artie needs to perhaps speak out to the boss about what needs to change. So I feel there needs to be a conversation had. There needs to be honest and open conversation to make the adjustments that are required to move things into place for this kind of third quarter moon, which I'm picking up on as we move into the third quarter of the year, which is autumn, fall. Okay, when I'm picking up on this, doesn't matter where you are in the world, this is about what I'm channeling. So what I'm picking up on is between now and the fall, adjustments are going to be required through a conversation. So a conversation is coming between her and a boss, which is needed, where they can both get things out in the open and speak the truth. I hope that helps, okay? LS, thank you for the donation. Message from D to Mira. So what does D want to say to Mira? How can I approach you after all this time? So time's passed, and now D is concerned that too much time has passed. Okay, how do I reach out to you? How do I approach you? What do I do? So D is definitely thinking about communicating with Mira and working out how to go about it. So the approach is on their mind. Okay, I'm working out how to come forward, what to say when I do. If you're going to accept me back in, because it's been a while after all this time. Now, this could be a long break in contact, or it could just be that they feel it's been a long time, or it could even be that they haven't opened up. So even if there is contact now, it could be that D hasn't opened up yet, okay? So take that, resonates. Yeah, he feels like a fool. I'm sorry I acted like a fool for pulling away or whatever he did. And now he's saying, I want to approach you and I'm wondering if I can. How can I after all I've done? I feel like a fool. So I feel there's an apology coming in. Is there a timeline around this? We've got, the desire is pushing things forward. It's definitely coming between now and March. I can't give you an exact timeline, but the desire is overriding the fear, okay? So you may feel a lot of kundalini. So creative power as well. If you're feeling a lot of desire, channel that into a creative project. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Please a card for the full moon for my journey. So what do you need to know for the full moon? A new start is coming. Look at this. Now, the new moon is the eclipse, and that's changing things as well. So the eclipse could be significant on the 12th. So there's a new start coming in with the eclipse. Now, with this full moon, it's time to release negativity. So I feel that this could be what he is going through as well. So use the full moon to your advantage. Between now and the new moon, so the full moon to the new moon, release anything negative, and this could be doubt, any fear. Scorpio is, as you know, about change, death card in the tarot. It's also very much about that sting in the tail with the scorpion. Don't let your mind get in the way. Don't let your ego cause you problems, because it can do. And if it's not resonating with you, if you're thinking, no, I'm overcoming my ego, it's fine, then this is what you're picking up on connecting with him. But a new start is coming. What else do you need to know? Be confident, successful, and you'll feel good. And you know that yourself. So the more confident you are, the more successful you'll feel, the more magic will come in. You're both Scorpios, that's powerful as well. So be confident in who you are. And I feel since June you've been going through that anyway. Since June you've been feeling more confident about things. He's working hard for the future because he wants you in his life. Now these are powerful messages because you've got June, August and September. So really you've got between June and September as a timeline for things moving forward. He's working on himself. He could be busy with work itself, or he could just be working on himself, okay, whatever he's doing. But he's showing you he's putting the working on himself so he can have the dream life he wants with you. And he may be dreaming about you, you could be dreaming about him. But he's saying, you're the reason all of my dreams are coming true. In other words, when he thinks about you, you're his wish fulfilled. So it's like he's saying, I am doing the work, and that could be releasing negativity to have a new start with you. So between now and September, something is shifting. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. DM Dream, what does he want me to know? I forgot, okay? So it's very likely that you had a dream about each other because you could have been astral traveling to each other. So dreaming of you helps me to escape my current reality. So it feels like you had this dream where you were either escaping something, and that may be why you don't remember it, or you were going into how you want your life to be, thinking, right, I'm going to escape the life I'm in and I'm going to be with him. But I feel there was some kind of escape in the dream. And that may be why you're struggling with remembering it. Now, he could have had this dream too. So, for example, you're escaping someone. Someone could have been chasing you, and that's hard for your conscious mind to process, so your subconscious holds it within. Okay? So you may have felt like you were chasing someone or being chased. And again, that can be about surrender. If you're chasing someone, then obviously you need to stop chasing. But if someone's chasing you, it may also be you healing your own fears around being with him and those kind of things. But escape can also be like escaping a situation, escaping something scary. So I feel it was something to do with escape, and that's why your subconscious is kind of blocking it out of your conscious mind. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It just means you're not quite ready to process it, okay? So what does your DM want you to know? Well, you are ready to process it, but your subconscious is processing it first. I should have been mature and admitted I was wrong. So this could also be about an apology coming in. So there could be some fear in your mind about the things he's done, okay? Because he's saying to you, I want to admit that I was wrong. If I had been more mature, I would have done that. So he's definitely been growing up and learning and recognising where he's made mistakes and what he can do differently. And that's what he's currently focusing on. So I feel when the time is right, you'll receive an apology. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation. General message, and is my special person are thinking of me. So what's the general message with the full moon? You've got you are good enough. So this could be that at this current time, Aura's working through fears around not being good enough for you, self-worth issues. You could be going through that too. So the full moon is bringing up issues around perfection or how you're feeling about yourself, insecurity. It's bringing all those woundings up, okay? If you feel strong and if you feel good enough, this is his energy. It could be mirrored anyway. But affirm, I am good enough. I am strong enough. I am who I am. Virgo could be significant for you. This could also be something moving forward between now and the Virgo season. So between now and September, things shifting around for you. So what is your special person or thinking? Again, that card's coming out. I should have been mature and admitted I was wrong. So I feel what's going on is he perhaps does not feel like he's good enough for you in some way. Okay, I'm not mature enough for you. Okay, I'm not spiritually mature enough. This has nothing really to do with age. It's about how they act. Because, you know, you can have 20-year-olds acting immature, but you can have 70-year-olds acting immature as well. Okay, it's not about physical age. It's about learning and growth, okay? So I should have been more mature and admitted I was wrong about things. I don't feel good enough. So I feel there's a self-worth wound that's being healed, okay? Anything else you need to know? So yes, he is thinking about you. You're going to have an interaction. There's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation. He wants to come in and reach out, okay? Have faith with the when, because I'm not picking up on a timeline, but I am getting like Virgo is significant. So it could be between now and the Virgo season. It's like the angel saying you have got a timeline, Liz. It's the Virgo season. So between now and the Virgo season or during the Virgo season, some kind of heart-to-heart is coming where you're going to open up to each other. I hope that helps, okay? So stay open to that. Bina, thank you for the donation. How is his feelings after seeing me today, please? So how does he feel after seeing you today? He wants to walk hand in hand with you and he wants to spend more time with you. That's how he feels. So after seeing you today, he's perhaps had a vision of holding hands with you. Maybe even saw a couple holding hands and he wants to spend more time. So he's saying, I should have spent more time with you. I miss walking hand in hand with you. So he's had perhaps a dream where he's walked hand in hand with you. Where he's saying, I miss walking hand in hand with you. I feel that's what he's missing in his life. He's missing real partnership. Not just like surface level partnership, which is what he'll have with his person. You know, the person he's with, not his person. I mean, the karmic. Just like spending time with you, walking hand in hand with you, whether it's down the street, holding your hand in the house, whatever. Those are things he's missing more than anything else, like sensual connection. You know, just feeling connected with someone and like at a deep level. Just holding hands is powerful. It's electric. So that's what he's thinking about, okay? What else? What's your guidance at this time? What's your guidance? You've got the Lovers. So you know there's a choice he has to make. But you're saying your love is my ultimate goal. So you know that there could also be options around you, but you want him. So I feel you're both well aware you want each other. And I feel what he's craving is just like normality in a relationship. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. What's next in love for me? So what's next in love for you, angels? What's next in love for Natalia? What do you need to release? So you may need to release something first to attract in love. Now, this can be what you need to release between now and the new moon. And this could be fear, doubt, struggle, something in your own ego, something in your own life. Now, you may need to release him, but I'm not feeling that really. I'm feeling this is more about other things you've got going on. So be honest with yourself and say, okay, what have I got going on in my life at this current time, or in my emotions, or in my mind that I need to release? And that needs to go first before things move forward in love, okay? What else do you need to know? What else is next in love? 6 of Wands, be confident, successful, and feeling good. So it could be part of your self-worth. You know, if you are feeling like you're not confident, you need to release that and feel confident. If you're not feeling successful, you need to release that and feel successful. If you're not feeling good, you need to release anything that's making you not feel good, which could be physical stuff, emotional stuff, whatever it is. Because again, your love is my ultimate goal. Please understand that the universe, the angels, God knows when I'm doing a live that messages will resonate with everyone. Okay, so it's not just like the same cards are coming out because I'm not shuffling right or anything like that. The angels are getting clear messages across. So you know, again, this is you knowing or having faith in the belief that you are sexy and desirable. Okay, you can have anyone you want. So you're saying, I want you. Your love is my ultimate goal. However, there are options around me. I'm not saying you've got to be with anybody else, but it's about knowing that power. You know, I've got a reading coming up on Tuesday I really think you're going to enjoy about you knowing your own worth and value, but I don't want to spoil it, so I won't go into that yet, but it's a very powerful reading. And when you remember who you are, which I feel you are doing, that's when other things are coming in. You could also be releasing things because things from the past could be coming back up as well that you need to let go of. And again, this could be past life memories, things that have brought fear up or blocks in this life. I hope that helps, okay? So a healing is coming in. And Steva, thank you for the donation, honey. By the end of December 2026, do you see me going back to Abu and start living with husband D, resuming our marriage and life together? So are you going to get back together by the end of the year, and are you going to go back to Abu Dhabi, okay? What's going to happen? What do you need to know about this? They're asking me to do it separately, okay? So first of all, are you going to go back to Abu Dhabi? And are you going to start living with D again? So you need to take time to breathe out with D. So, and they give me a little block there. So there are things you need to talk about and sort out before you come together. So what I'm picking up on with D is you can't rush this, okay? So you taking time to breathe out means you must give it time. You must give him time to breathe. You must give yourself time to breathe. So this connection at this current time needs space. So if you want to get back together and you want it to work, you've got to allow the time that's needed for that breathing space and that healing to occur. Instead of just rushing back in and thinking, right, I need to be with him as soon as possible, you've got to give it that space, okay? Regarding going back to Abu Dhabi, and obviously this could all be connected anyway, you've got to balance your energy, spirituality and practicality. So really, if you go back there, and I'm saying if because it's a choice, okay? If you go back there, that's your choice, you have to make sure you get the balance right, which means balance spirituality and practicality, which means the practical element of being there, which could be the day-to-day stuff you're going through, whether it's work, home, day-to-day stuff, and then the spiritual aspect, which means take time to be grateful, perhaps go outdoors, do spiritual practices. So you've got to get the balance right if you're moving back there. And it says a time to give rather than take. So I feel this message is also about what you're giving out. I feel there needs to be a balance in giving. Because there's a time to give rather than take. I feel that if you're going to get back together, okay, and this is a choice you've got, remember, that's why I'm saying if you get back together, I know it's what you want, but you've got to give it time. It's got to be balanced so that you can give and take, not just be over giving all the time. It's got to be equally balanced. So in this reading, we've got Pisces, Virgo. So something could be shifting here between Virgo and Pisces. So what I'm picking up on is between August and the end of March. That's your timeline for moving in, or moving, should I say, and getting back together, not necessarily by December. So you just got to take it one step at a time. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Anne, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Frank and some karmic cards. I feel way better. That's awesome to hear, okay? So proud of you. And hopefully the Warriors readings are helping as well. And I'm not surprised that you're feeling that energy if you watch today's Warriors reading, because something's shifting, okay? Just remember, everyone, as well, I'm doing daily love readings for Angel Warriors. Okay, 9-card spread every day, okay, if you want extra content. So, what's the message coming through from Frank today? He's saying, I will stop at nothing to have a future with you. So he is going to have a future with you. And maybe you're feeling that way today. I know we're going to be together, so I need to relax about it. I want it now, but I can't have it now because it's on God's timing. So I'm going to relax about it. I'm going to trust in the process, okay? And that may be where you are, okay? So he's saying to you, I will stop at nothing to have a future with you, which means he will do what it takes, okay? And he's saying it took me a while to see the truth. So he is aware now of what he wants. It took me a while to see the truth. And I'm not saying he didn't see the potential with you or anything like that. He just had to get there. Sometimes the divine masculines are very slow in accepting what they know. Okay, because of fear and all of that and lessons they have to learn. So he's saying, I know the truth. He's saying, every song I listen to reminds me of you. I'm just wondering if you will take me back. Okay, so you're receiving messages and music at this time, which you're probably aware of anyway. So what's going on in the karmic situation? Let's see what his struggle is first. What's his karmic struggle? Remember, this can be in any area of his life. He's tired. He's tired of his life. Give me fear. Oh, there's fear there. It's boring, okay? Now, I'm not saying it's boring as in he's got nothing going on. He may be busy, but he's tired. He's tired because he's probably just tired. And he's tired of the life that they are living together. Now, I'm not saying they're living together. What I mean is he's tired of that life, okay? Or he's sick of it, or he's, something isn't fulfilling to him. That's what's going on with that, okay? And you got the Wheel of Fortune because he's aware he belongs elsewhere. The Wheel of Fortune is fate and destiny. It's you knowing you're meant to be, okay? Seeing signs and synchronicities about you. Unexplained events that remind him of you, like songs popping on the radio. Feeling pulled in another direction to you. That's what's going on. So you just have to have faith in this process at this current time because things are shifting into place. I hope that helps, okay? It's definitely a block going to be overcome soon in contact. Ankmon, thank you for the donation, honey. Much love, Liz. How does my ex feel about me? How does your ex feel about you? And just so you know as well, I forgot to tell you, I nearly posted it on the community page. You know that little, did you see the little green Costa baby that I bought yesterday from Costa? I got that with the money you donated to me for hot chocolates and stuff. So thank you so much for that. You bought me a little baby, okay? So now I've got a little baby when I'm going out and about on my rucksack, okay? I've called him Greenie, he's so cute, okay? Couldn't resist him. You know what I'm like with little toy things? So it's the inner child in me, and it's because I haven't had kids, that's what it is. So how does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel about you? How does your ex feel about you? When I first saw you, I saw fireworks, did you? So your ex is thinking about the first time they saw you. Your ex is thinking about the connection with you. Your ex is thinking about what happened when you were together. There may have been a lot of chemistry, spark, desire, definitely from their point of view. Okay, no matter what you think about it, okay, this is their perspective. So when I first saw you, I walked into that room and saw you and, woo, fireworks going off. And this person is wondering if you felt that too. And it's very likely this person is still feeling that way, wondering if you were still feeling this way. Okay, I spent the day supporting him to say I felt something, but I'm not sure. It was fireworks from their perspective. So I'm not saying you felt it. So it's very likely then this person is saying, I saw fireworks, did you? So the spark is still there. So they're thinking about the first time they saw you, but this could also be the last time as well. The sparks, are the sparks still there? Because I felt the sparks. And I'm not saying you did, maybe you did. Maybe you weren't sure. But they definitely did. And they're thinking, did you feel that? Did you feel that too? Is there still something between us, okay? How else does your ex feel about you? The moon. Well, we're at this moon cycle. You're my mirror. I know the power is within me to release all of this fear. So it may be fear that got in the way of the connection in the first place. It may be in their fears that sabotage the connection. And now they recognise you're mirroring that back to them. So again, like you had this contact and you're this big mirror that, whoa, it like jolted something in them. That's what I'm picking up on. So I feel they felt it in the body, okay? Anything else? You've got, will you help me? Okay, will you help me? Now, I'm not saying you've got to fix everything and go in and fix everything. I mean, this could even be that they are praying about something. Will you help me? Universe, but maybe they ask you to help them with something. That could be like a way in. Will you help me? So if they say, can you help me to, I don't know, understand this problem or fix this thing, or don't be surprised if you get some kind of question coming in. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Nadira, thank you for the donation. Hi, any message from Tom? Thanks. So what does Tom want you to know today? What does Tom want you to know? Tom is saying to you, I am facing my fears. Okay, so he does have fear, whatever it's about. And the thing is, when there's a really strong connection between two people and it's on a soul level, it does bring up fear in the both of you. And the feminine wants to talk about it and the masculine wants to run away and process and work it out for themselves. And then that's when all the triggers come in instead of communication. I know I can be hard to talk to sometimes. So I'm feeling that what Tom is apologising for is the fact that instead of talking to you about things, he's run away or hid or gone ghost or whatever he's done, where he's saying, I am facing my fears. So it's like he's saying to you, when I'm quiet, that's what I'm doing. I'm facing my fears, I'm processing, I'm licking my wounds, I'm getting prepared, I'm sorting out my head. And it would be much easier if he said to you, I just need a bit of time to until I'm ready to talk, because I struggle with that. But no, what do they do instead? They act in ways that confuse us, okay? So don't get triggered by anything. So I feel what the message here is, he is currently facing his fears around his feelings and his emotions. He finds it hard to talk about that. And he's saying, I know I can be hard to talk to. So he may even come across as guarded to you or a bit distant. So try not to take it personally. So what's your guidance? So in other words, when he feels like he's ready, he'll reach back out or come forward or open up or whatever he needs to do. Yeah, this is your guidance, because you may feel like the tower is falling because you don't know what's going on, but you're being guided to not take things personally. It says don't take things personally or get involved in drama. Everything happens for your highest good. Changes happen to move things forward. Find peace with that. I hope that helps, okay? Brittany, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. He's been on my mind lately. This had led me to check up on him on social media. He hasn't been posting at all, barely at all. And don't worry about that, okay? It just means he's working on himself. So he's saying, we have had many great times together and I want more. So I feel that he's thinking about the times together. Now, again, I know that there hasn't been lots and lots of time together, but I feel what he's really saying is the times you have had together, even though they've been brief moments, he enjoyed those times. He wants more of that. And that's what's on his mind. So he's perhaps working really hard to create a way for you to spend more time together. So, for example, he could be so busy with work, he isn't posting on his social media because he's trying to work out things he can do, things he can set up to have that opportunity to see you again. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? What else does he want you to know? He's saying, I felt so insignificant compared to you. Now, what I'm feeling here is this is like fears around wanting each other. Like you're perhaps thinking, oh, why do you want me? There's plenty of other people. I'm just me, and then there's all these other people. So this could be definitely connected with the celebrity element of it, okay? That there's all these other people around. And it's actually like he feels insignificant around you, so he doesn't feel good enough for you. So I feel that's a mirrored energy there. He said, I wish I could take us both on a romantic getaway. So there's fantasies about seeing you again and whisking you away somewhere, okay? Maybe you have a dream like that soon. And he said, I am healing my wounds. And I feel these wounds are about being good enough, insignificant compared to you. So in his eyes, he perhaps doesn't feel good enough for you. And I know you're probably thinking, what, really? But that's the truth. I'm just getting you a celebrity card, okay? I do watch you. So he is watching you somehow, okay? I do watch you. And he said, I want to change my life. So have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? Naomi, thank you for the donation, honey. So we did get some fear coming up when I picked up on you earlier. It may not be your fear, it could be their fear. So any messages from Ellen, general messages. So what's the general message coming in for you? What's the general message? you've got the energy is gaining momentum. Now, when I connect with this, I see this as like the 8 of Wands in the tarot. So you've got the new moon there. So between now and the new moon, things are going to start moving forward. And this could also be why some fear is coming up, releasing that fear. And things are shifting, okay? The energy is gaining momentum. And don't let your past hold you back. So anything connected with your past, let that go. Okay, and I feel that this could also be what Ella's saying to you. I want to let the past go so we can have a new beginning, or so we can see each other again, or spend time together, or whatever it is. So something is moving forward. Don't let the past hold you back. And this could be like dredging the past up. You know, like when you have a conversation with someone and all that's on your mind is like what they did wrong, and you bring that up. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But again, it's like constantly going on about something just makes someone else feel like a failure. So it's about letting that go. Now, I'm not saying you're definitely holding on to grudges or anything like that, but I feel that you're being guided to forgive anything and release, and that could be where the fear's coming through. So he's saying, I am working on taming my lower nature. Now, the lower nature is the ego. Anything that's got in the way that may have affected things in the past. And this is South Node, which is about looking back. Okay, remember who said that? Was it Oasis? Don't look back in anger. So heal anything to do with the past. And I feel this is what both of you are doing to have this new beginning, or to move forward in some way, or to shift things in a new direction. So between now and the new moon, it's really important you let go of the past. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, just so you know as well, if you do want that, I know that you were talking about that wig. So I did a wig sale yesterday. Mirror image in chocolate glow, chocolate copper mist. I have that available if you want it at that price, okay? I only wore it one time the other day. I've worn it for a review video, and then I wore it the other day, but it's a little bit too short. I want for the channel, I want something longer. I know I've cut this, but so if you are interested in that, let me know, and I can post it today because I'm posting quite a few wigs today. So if you do want that, let me know, okay? But it's, what's it called? Mirror image in this colour, okay? And it's to about there, isn't it? Okay? It's like a shorter version of Soft Glam. Because I saw you message to put something in the chat, but I was on and off. I was just had so much going on yesterday. Obviously, if you're not interested, it doesn't matter. I just thought I'd drop you that in, okay? Okay, let's actually, while I'm on Donna, let's do Donna some messages from Mark, okay? And then I'll go to my next donation. So what does Mark want to say to Donna today? He's saying, I was too self-centered and made it all about me sometimes. So I feel what he is recognising is that he has been a bit selfish with his time and his energy. It's not that he is self-centered at all, because he does put everyone else first. It's just like he's saying, I recognise I haven't put you first. I haven't made you priority. So I feel what he's really understanding is he feels like he's made it all about himself, but he hasn't made it about himself at all. He's made it about everybody else and not himself, because if he had made it about himself, he'd already be with you. How can I approach you after all this time? So he is thinking about how he can come forward after the time that's passed. And he will do it. It's like, how can I do it? So I feel it's more like trying to find a solution or an answer to how he actually comes to you, how he reaches out, how he starts the conversation, how he, makes it happen. So he's currently thinking about that, okay? How can I move this forward? Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? You're going to spend time together. It could possibly happen around a celebration or within the next 3 months. But any celebration that's coming up, there could be an opportunity. So he could be thinking about, right, how can I approach you after all this time? There may be a celebration. So it could be a birthday. It could be like an event, like a Christmas message. But this could be quicker than that, okay? So where are we? July, August, September, October. I suppose we've got Halloween. But I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't say Happy Halloween unless he did. But there could be something else coming up or some reason to contact you. But I feel that's what's on his mind. He's thinking, how do I contact you after all this time? And he's going to use some kind of celebration or event as a way in. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Minbu, thank you for the donation. I saw P a few days ago and I still feel the distance from karmic lessons. He still struggles with his feelings for me. Are things going to get better? So affirm it. Everything is always working out for me. Things are getting better. So he's saying, yes, things didn't go as planned, but that means that's how you learn and grow. If everything went as planned, there'd be no growth, would there? what do they say? A sailor learns through, a sailor doesn't learn through a smooth sea. I can't remember the exact quote, but sailors learn through rough seas. And it's the same with us as humans. We have to go through rough times to evolve and grow as a soul. Otherwise, we wouldn't even bother coming to Earth. We'd be like, what's the point of that, Even though at the time we're like, I don't like that struggle, I don't like that. So he's saying, yes, things didn't go as planned, but there is a reason for it, okay? Donna, I've just answered your question, okay? So things didn't go as planned. So he's saying that to you. Again, this could be also about the karmic situation, karmic lessons, all of that. So he may have wanted something to happen, but it didn't happen that way because there were lessons involved. So remember, any karmic people, karmic situations, there's always lessons and growth there. So what else do you need to know? So you've got, what do you need to release? So this could be that he needs to release something in his life. You may need to release something in your life. So what do you need to release? Think about that very clearly between now and the new moon. And be honest with yourself. Think, right, well, things aren't going to plan because things still need to be released. And I feel you do know that because you're saying, I still feel the distance. I still feel the karmic lessons. So have faith in God's plan. And you've got to let go of the fear of letting go. It says, I'm afraid to let go, but I'm learning how to trust the journey. So you're currently learning to trust the journey and allow him to come forward in the divine timing, or allow things to move forward the way they're meant to, instead of worrying about things so much. And he's dealing with his ego. So while he's dealing with his ego, the only thing you can do is surrender. Because you can't make someone see something. You can't force anyone to do anything. You've got to have faith that when the time is right, there will be a return. And that's what you need to know. So things will get better in time. Okay, it's all in divine timing. A message is coming. Have faith in that. So communication is coming. You just got to let go. And let go of the need to perhaps control it as well. This could even be a message coming through from your guides for you that really resonates with you, or you see a sign or something like that. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. DM's current feelings towards me. So how is your DM currently feeling towards you? How is your DM currently feeling? So your DM is saying, I miss walking hand in hand with you. That's what he wants to do. So he has fantasies about walking hand in hand with you. Now, it doesn't matter whether you've done this before or not. This is what he's craving. And this is beautiful, because this is like having the relationship that feels nice. So whatever he's got going on at the moment, he is definitely not doing that. Okay, or if he is doing that, he's not happy about doing that. He's saying, I want to do this with you. And this could be reminding him of that. He could even be seeing couples holding hands, and it's making him crave that with you, okay? So I feel this current time is craving you. He's saying, I'm walking away from my old life to create a new one with you. That's what he wants to do. Donna, I've answered your question, honey, so you don't need to post that in the chat anymore because I've already answered your question. Okay? So I don't know if you're here or not, but you're posting that question again. So I've just answered your question about 10 minutes ago, okay? So I am walking away from my old life to create a new one with you. Whatever that is. He's just facing his fears around doing that, and he's craving holding your hand. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Amesh's feelings for me, can you pull more messages? So, I mean, it's about having faith that, if something's meant to be, he's saying you always know when something is bothering me. So he feels like you intuitively feel what he's feeling. So it's like he's saying, you don't need to ask cards because you know something is bothering me, whatever that is. Now, this could be his own feelings, his emotions. He could just be struggling with something. I'm learning to not be so self-destructive. So he may be sabotaging things between the two of you. Okay? So he said, I'm learning to not be self-destructive. What does that mean? He gets in his own way. He could cause a problem to have space because he's afraid of what he's feeling for you. Okay? And he's saying, you understand that. You know something's bothering me. So try not to take anything personally. And remember, this is about you loving you, knowing who you are. And then you don't worry so much about what he's thinking and feeling because he's saying, something is bothering me. You know what it is because you know when I'm feeling bothered. Okay? And it's because you may feel like he's destroying things, or he's getting in the way, or he's causing a problem, or he's the one, causing struggle. You might think it's not me, it's him, and that's the truth because he sabotaged things. Okay? I'm learning to not be so self-destructive. I'm learning to be more at peace. I'm learning to listen to my heart. I'm learning to be vulnerable. I'm learning to open up more. So I do feel that he is well aware that he's perhaps pushed you away or caused a problem, but you know that. And this is what you're being reminded of. Your intuition is strong. Oh, thank you, and your readings make me feel peaceful. I appreciate that, I do. But this is reminding you that you know this because you're an intuitive being. Okay, you know when something's bothering you, and you know it's nothing to do with your work either. They give me fear. It's fear, it's his emotions that are causing the problems. Anything else he wants to say to you? Anything else he wants to say? I'm walking away from my old life to create a new one with you. So I feel that also causes him fear because he thinks about what it would be like to be with you and what it would take. So he may have to walk away from his life where he is to have that beginning with you. And that may scare him because that may mean relocation or changing his life in some way that he may not feel ready for. But he's thought about it. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Message from Jennifer. What does she want to say? So what does Jennifer want you to know, okay? Every time something good or bad happens, you're the one I want to tell. And I feel that may stress her out because she wants to talk about things. So if something good happens, like maybe she has some good news, she wants to talk to you about it. If she has bad news, she wants to talk to you about it. So you're the one on her mind when something happens. And you know what that's like. You think, wish I could tell you that now. Wish I could just call you up. And she said, it feels as though my heart is shattered when I can't talk to you. Now, at this current moment, she may be going through something bad. Remember, she said every time something good or bad happens. Now, everything that happens to us is neutral. It's the way we perceive it that makes it good or bad, right or wrong, light or dark. And she may be going through something where she feels her heart is shattered. Now, this could be she's gone through something with a family member, or maybe she's lost a loved one, or something's happened. Doesn't mean she's like going through severe heartbreak or anything like that. This could be something's happened in her life and she wants to tell you about it. That's what's coming through. Yeah, donations are still open at the moment, honey. I'll tell you when I'm stopping them, okay? She said, I have a vision of what I want, and I feel that vision has been with you, but it's also about talking to you about things in her life. So I feel she does intend to communicate. Now, this could be the doors opening between now and February for this. So it's so important you hold your vision at this time. So what's your current guidance? Your guidance is to embrace the life of your dreams. You've got the Fool there. To know this new beginning is coming in. So work on your goals and your dreams at this time, which I'm sure you're doing. But embrace your own life. Embrace the good in your life. Work on you. And I know it must sound like a broken record saying that all the time, but it really is the door to everything. Let's get one more card for you with a full moon. Believe in the impossible. Remember the blue moon, it's like, oh, once in a blue moon. But no, this is possible for you. Confidence is the key to success with this new moon in Leo. So just understand that this new moon in Leo, which is the new moon in the Leo season, which is the eclipse, because I'm not sure what the new moon is, because I don't connect with the signs connected with the moon cycles or anything like that. I just connect with what they show me. So I feel this eclipse could be significant. Between now and the eclipse, something is shifting around. I hope that helps, okay? They're giving me as well 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. In February at the latest. I hope that helps, okay? Mariette, thank you for using milestone, honey. I love how his ass feeling and thinking about me. Why can't I get him out of my head? Because it's very likely he can't get you out of his head. You're mirroring each other's energy, that's why. And he's admiring you, so he could be watching you on social media. He's thinking about you. He said, I admire your strength and resilience. I should have spent more time with you. So he's thinking about spending time with you. And that's why you're thinking about him, because it's being activated. It's like the universe is pulling you back together. So he knows that he should have perhaps done things differently, spent more time with you. And he wants to be stronger and more resilient in the way he handles things. And I feel that you being strong and resilient is your power, because you're saying, general guidance for life, what is Jesus and angels asking me to do? To remember that you can handle this, that you are strong and resilient. So call on Archangel Michael. You can do this. You can get through this. You are safe. All is well in your world. You're learning to observe your thoughts, okay? So you've got King of Cups. You know he loves you. He's got to show you, yes, but know that he does love you. Okay, because it says, I know that you love me, show me. So you perhaps relax about the need for something to happen. Surrender, let go, have faith. I know that you love me, but I want you to show me that you love me. But he's got to do that in his own time. I just saw him by chance. Well, remember, there is no by chance. It's the universe setting something up. That's serendipity. Service, when you're called, listen. And obviously for you to see him, you went somewhere, did something that you were perhaps being called to do. So listen to what your intuition is telling you, where you're being guided to go, what you're being guided to do. Because when you're called and you listen, you receive. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. May I have some bucket messages? What do you need to know? So letters, you've got D and C, or CD. So there could be a CD, there could be something musical you hear. Maybe someone gives you a CD, or something. I mean, CD isn't just about an actual disc, is it? It's about music. So there's a message there about music. But we've got C and we've got D coming through. You've got angels are all around you, and you've got angel family as well. I love that because it says angel family, and you are a part of the angel family. So you may actually receive something you need to hear through the members' readings, okay? The spirit realms are always guiding you. You know that. So you're surrounded by heavenly love, and you've got green eyes. So there could be a bit of jealousy going on, or some envy needs to be healed or released, okay? And I feel what he's doing is hearing with love. So this is definitely connected with music in some way. I hear with love. So I feel that he could also be receiving signs about you through music and vice versa. And it's making him feel like an imposter in his own life. He's in a lot of fear that he's releasing. Okay. And you've got want kids as well. So you both want kids. Okay. And whatever you're currently both dealing with, like what he's dealing with, it's like sucking the energy out of that. So you've got vampire. So be very careful at this time that you're shielding your energy, that you're not being psychically drained by other people. And this could be like people in your energy field, people at work, people at home. Could be just feeling stressed out. So shield yourself and cleanse your energy. And you may even see something that's trending with trendy there. So you may see something that's trending that gets your attention. You've got tinsel. Okay, and this is, I connect with tinsel as like glittery things. So it's like making yourself look nice, working on you, polishing yourself, being your best version. And you've got Milan. Okay, Milan could be significant in some way. You may go there at some point. You may mean something else to you, but Milan can also be connected with clothes. And so I feel this about you making sure that you are looking good, looking polished and being yourself. And that doesn't mean you've got to like buy designer clothes, or just means make sure you're looking good, because remember, you are like a really expensive, nice car, and you want to show him that, you know. And I'll talk about that on Tuesday. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. Ashwini says, let me find your question. It's not in the super chat, honey, so I'm going to have to come back to you, okay, because I can't see it. So I'll come back to Ashwini. So let me just write Ashwini on here, because I have to do them in the order I'm doing them when I've got this particular chat format, okay? So we've got Janie, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, message for the full moon. Let's do that first. So what's the message for you for the full moon? You've got a personal issue reaches resolution. So this is a full moon in Cancer. So this is an emotional resolution. Okay, something's going to resolve, something's going to sort itself out. And this could be something you've been thinking about or preparing for since Cancer season. So during Cancer season, maybe you expected something to happen, or something could have gone on during that Cancer season that gets sorted out. So this could be you sorting out something with a friend or a family member, something at work could get resolved. But I am feeling this is to do with love, okay? Because you're saying, I'm seeing Wes's name and wondering if he's thinking about me. Of course he is. Is he in Chicago like he wrote on a social media site? Okay, well, if he wrote on social media he's in Chicago, why would he lie about that? You're perhaps thinking, is he there now? But there's going to be something personal reaching a resolution soon. Now, I'm not feeling this as like between now and the Cancer season. I don't feel that. I feel this is more about something emotional. Something you're feeling emotional about now that you may have been thinking about during the Cancer season just gone. So June, July, okay, is going to get resolved soon. Something is going to be resolved. So what else do you need to know about this? So your guidance is realise that fear is illusion and that you are safe. So anytime your mind puts you into this fear saying, oh, we're not together or things aren't working out, separation is preparation for union, and it gets you ready for reunion. So I love this because you've got 3-3. So you could be seeing threes, a lot of threes, because that's a sign that you are protected and safe, that the angels are with you, but also that Jesus is with you and the ascended masters are with you. 33 is also a masculine number, which I feel is showing you that he is thinking about you and his energy is around you. Because you may feel like you're in separation, but you're being prepared for reunion. Three of Swords, Three of Cups, it's showing you things turning around. So I feel the message is that things are moving into place. So what does he want to say to you? He said, I am healing my wounds and becoming the person I know you deserve. So remember, that's why he's had to go through this whole healing process, to become the person you deserve to be with. And the person he deserves to be with you as well, because you both deserve the world. So is he in Chicago, like he wrote on social media, the end of a cycle? So he's ending some kind of cycle there, enough's enough. So I am first of all feeling that enough's enough with the separation. You're coming together. October's the furthest timeline out for this at this current time. Okay, so between now and October, it's very likely you're going to get back in contact, okay, because enough's enough. But he's ending a cycle there as well. So take that, it resonates with you. Because it may be a cycle of being there or going there that's ending. So something is ending around Chicago as well. I hope that helps, okay? Naomi, thank you for the donation. Donated for a bucket message, please. So what do you need to know from the bucket today? So you've got, let's have a look. First of all, we've got 3 people coming through. Okay, now there could be 3 people involved in your connection or something connected with family. I don't feel this is like necessarily a karmic partner. This could be family related. 3 people, 3 family members could be causing issues or could be bringing lessons in for understanding. This could also be connected with a younger person. So this could be, I don't know if you've got family like sisters, brothers, kids, younger people in general. So I'm getting this energy coming through where there could be understanding coming about a family situation. You've got alcohol involved in this as well, and you've got flirty. So takes out, resonates with you. But there could be someone younger that's gaining understanding of what alcohol is or how to handle alcohol, and that could affect things. That could bring issues in the family up. You've got Christmas tree and poltergeist. So something could be happening between now and Christmas, with the Christmas tree itself being there. Christmas tree can also be a sign of magic and wonder and gifts and magical times ahead, preparing for something wonderful with family. Okay, so maybe you're already thinking about Christmas time. I know it sounds strange, but they've already got things in the shops, things are shifting already. It's only a few months away when you think of it like that. So you could even get some family asking you about what you're going to be doing for Christmas. So this is like preparation. And poltergeist is like activity that you can't perhaps explain. So this isn't anything to be scared about. This is like things shifting into place, things moving around, things changing. Things are happening for a reason. So when I'm picking up on bucket messages for you, it's like there may be family things being sorted out at this time, whether it's drama, sorting things out for Christmas time, preparing for things. Maybe you're giving advice to someone who's younger than you about drinking or understanding themselves better. There could also be someone flirting with you who is younger, who may drink alcohol. So you may have someone coming around your family who's interested in you. This could even be a person drinking alcohol and flirting with you. But take it out, resonate. So I feel between now and Christmas, there's going to be lots of things happening with family or people that you perhaps see as family. So this could be friends as well that move things into place for you. I hope that helps. I just want to bring you an answer from above in as well. Your prayers have been heard. Whatever you're asking for, your prayers have been heard. And you've got messages coming at the bottom of the deck there. So this could be if you've been praying for a message. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what does he want to say? What does he want to say? And big hugs to Max as well. How can I approach you after all this time? So perhaps he's wondering how he can approach you. Okay, now all this time doesn't necessarily mean like it's been months and months and months. This could be like, it's been 5 hours and I don't quite know how to approach you. He's wondering how he can move forward. So how can I approach you after all this time? And he's saying, I am thankful for you. So I feel he's going to come back in a grateful way. He's going to take you somewhere, do something. He's saying, I want to take us both on a romantic getaway to show you that I'm thankful for you. That's how I'm going to approach you. So after all this time, so if you've been waiting a while for something to happen, he's been planning something. And they're showing me, even though this says romantic getaway, it may be that you go out for a romantic meal. And I'm not necessarily saying it's going to be like hearts and flowers. Going out for a meal can be very romantic when you're together. So that's what I'm picking up on. I feel he's planning something to show you how grateful he is for you. And that's how he's going to approach you. That's the message I've got coming through. Anything else you need to know about it? you've got inner child healing and the end of a cycle. So I feel it's like you're saying enough's enough. I want to heal my inner child now to start again. You've got the Fool and the Ten of Swords. So October to the new year could also be significant for movement forwards. And I know we've been connected with Christmas as well. But his inner child is craving that new beginning. His inner child is craving something fresh and wonderful. And that's what he wants with you. I hope that helps, okay? Mia, thank you for the donation. I'm manifesting new job. Hinder my crush from coming to me. Will manifesting my new job hinder my... No, because if you're meant to be with someone, you'll be with them regardless, okay? You can't ever get in the way of what's meant for you. Yes, blocks, delays and things come up for a reason, but manifest a new job is a positive thing. So you can't think, oh, I'm not going to manifest a new job just in case it messes up my love life. You have to have faith that God has a plan. Okay, I'm open to relocate for my job, current workplace, toxic. Do I have to manifest them also? No, you have to trust the process. If someone's meant to be in your life, they'll be in your life. Just think about it. Before you met him, you were probably manifesting someone, but you weren't manifesting him directly. You were affirming to God that you wanted the right kind of person to come into your life. Okay, and at this time, if you're focusing on career and job, that's how it's meant to be. It's meant to be that way, okay? So, and don't overthink manifestation, just be yourself. He says, you are strong, independent and self-assured, which means you are capable of manifesting this job. You have the assets you need within you, all the tools within you to get what you want, because the Queen of Pentacles is a strong leader. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is good in business and work and thinks about what she wants in that way or what they want in that way. So what I'm feeling is, this is you in your power. So you are being shown by the universe with this card that you can absolutely manifest whatever it is you want in your work life. But you also have to believe in yourself and be self-assured enough to know that what is meant for you will be for you no matter what. So you can't get in the way or sabotage the person that you're truly meant to be with. Okay, so just be yourself and allow everything else to fall into place. Be bold and make the first move. Now, this could definitely be with your work life. That's what you're doing. You're taking the lead, okay? You're being bold. You're making the first move. You're moving towards what you want, okay? With that cardinal there as well, I don't know if Italy's somewhere that you've been thinking of, or somewhere that's got religious things to it. Because like cardinal, I know cardinal is a bird, so you may see a cardinal bird, and that could be a sign. So just pay attention that you may see those birds. But I'm seeing like a cardinal in this. They're giving it me like, they showed me in my mind Rome, where there are religious figures. Okay, or Italy. So that may be connected in some way. Or maybe you visit there, I don't know. But they're showing me that for some reason. Okay, but you've got to make the first move in this. So go for what you want. Don't be afraid of, well, I'm going to mess my crush up, or I'm going to mess my love life up. No. I mean, this could even be about you being bold and making the first move with your crush if you want to do that. You have to sit with that message and see how it resonates with you. But I'm feeling this about you taking the lead in your own life, in your work. And obviously that's how things can move forward for you. I hope that helps, okay? So we've got Ashwini. I've got 2 donations for Ashwini. Okay, one, there we are. So Ashwini says, I'm going to do both of them. So Ashwini says 3D message from him and 3D message for your friends, okay? So let's do both, okay? So first of all, what does your masculine want to say to you, Ashwini? I had a nightmare that you're with someone else. So he's definitely being shown by the universe he needs to get a move on. Because someone could come along and sweep you off your feet. Okay, now you probably don't feel like that would happen because you're needing to love yourself, remember, and not doubt yourself. However, he feels like you are hot property and someone could snap you up. So he is dreaming about you. Okay, I had a nightmare that you're with someone else and he didn't like it. It gave him a bit of a shock, okay? But you're being reminded that your journey is in divine timing. And I do feel that with the Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse, things are speeding up because the Knight of Pentacles can be very slow moving. Okay, so what I feel is going on here is things are speeding up. So the angels say, yes, it will happen in divine timing, because you're probably thinking, will we be together? Is he going to do this? Is this going to happen? And the angels say, yes, it will happen. You just need to relax and have faith in divine timing. And I feel things are now speeding up. He said, I want to take us both on a romantic getaway, and I am ascending into union with you. Now, what I'm picking up with this is ascending into union with you is preparing. So you could see numbers like 1234, but it's also about ascending into union with you in the higher realms. So what I'm picking up on is he is connecting with you in the other realms, dreams, his visions, his emotions. So you're connecting in a higher way. So this is about the inner union. Okay, you're working on the inner union to create the outer union, and he's perhaps having a fantasy where he takes you on a romantic getaway. Now, he may have had a dream where you were doing that, and then it turned into a nightmare because you were perhaps on a romantic getaway with someone else. So he's currently working out what to do. That's the message, okay? And then a 3D message from your friends, masculine. What's the 3D message from your friends, masculine? Your happiness matters to me. So he does care about you. He does want you to be happy. That matters to you more than anything else. Okay, your happiness matters to me because you matter to me. Can we get back what was lost? So he wants to get back whatever was lost. That could be trust. It could be happiness, which is what matters to him. It could be a future. Let's get this back on track. I feel that's really what he's saying to you. Let's get this back on track, okay? And he said, I wish I could hold you and kiss you. That's his dream. I wish I could just be with you right now and hold you and kiss you and be with you. Anything else he wants to say? Actually, let me bring in a moon card just to see if there's any movement. True love, real partnership. He knows that's what he has with you. You're being guided to surrender and let go and have faith. Okay, this card's moving on top. I just shuffled. We've been together for lifetime. So he definitely feels like you've got a soul connection. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation. What are D's and P's feelings towards me? So I'll choose my new deck here. So let me put these in. So what are D's feelings towards you? What are D's feelings towards you? And what are P's feelings towards you? And Janie, thank you so much for that generous donation for hot chocolates the other day. I really do appreciate it, okay? So it never goes unnoticed when, you know, you guys are just being here, being kind, everything you do. Okay, I appreciate it all, okay? So what is D feeling towards you? And what is P feeling towards you? So D is saying to you, I wish you were mine. So he's perhaps thinking, oh, I wish you were mine. I wish we could be together. I wish you were my partner, whatever it is, because he has desire for you. So D, there's a lot of desire there, a lot of physical desire, lust, longing. I wish you were mine. But I am getting this in a very intimate, sexy way. So when I'm picking up on his energy, yes, he probably would love to have a relationship with you. But at this current time, the desire there is like, they give me the devil in my mind, which is the obsession. So he's probably very obsessed with your body, wanting you, the physical thought of you. I wish you were mine. Because I wish you were mine, that's quite protective. It's like taking control. It's like being possessive. Thank you. The word's possessive. Very possessive. So maybe he is a possessive person. You may have possessive thoughts, okay? And that may actually annoy you. You know, that may be something that you don't like. It may repel you, okay? Just be aware of that. So P's feelings for you. I need some more time before I can come to you. So he's working something out. Time will tell. So give this time with P, okay? Because it's like the angel saying, time will tell. He just needs more time before he can come to you, and then the time will show the truth. And you're going to receive a message with communication. So I feel like he could reach out to you. There is a delay around it, though. Time will tell. So I feel with P, you've just got to let it unfold. So when I'm connecting with the two energies, it feels like there's more potential with P for long-term than D, because D's more about the lust and the longing. I'm not saying there's no potential there, but there may be a lot of chemistry between the two of you. And it feels like that's what's currently on his mind. I hope that helps, okay? And Stephen, thank you for the donation, honey. In 2 to 3 months, do you see husband D or his parents or both husband and parents travel to Bangalore, India to meet me and resolve issues? Well, like I say, you're asking the same question in a different way. You've really got to surrender at this time and breathe through it and let it all work out naturally. Instead of trying to force it or how's it going to happen, when's it going to happen. I feel the more you relax about it, the quicker things will move into place. Because I feel you're stressing about it or wanting it now. Look, even at the bottom of the deck, that's the card that came out before for you. You've got to give it time to breathe. Take time to breathe out. Okay, so the more you let go and surrender, the quicker this will move forward. You're currently all up in your head about it and it's causing this energy that's like grabbing on. If you start releasing and surrendering, then things will move forward. I totally appreciate why you're asking the questions, but again, there's like a control to it. You're trying to control what's going to happen. even just in your thoughts. I need to know what's going to happen. Is this going to work? And the angels say, take time to breathe. So make sure you're going out in nature. Make sure you're meditating. And when I say meditating, I don't mean you've got to do like long, drawn-out meditations. Just 3 deep breaths in and out is enough to recenter you. Because when your mind starts overthinking, it's out of your body. When you do 3 deep breaths in and out, you reconnect your body with your mind, or your mind and your body, and you come back into the now and things feel better, okay? So what do we need to know about your husband and parents travelling? Your commitment has been tested. So that what you've really been shown is at this current time, your commitment to each other has been tested by all these outside things, whether it's family, whether it's struggle, whatever it is, the commitment has been tested. So what I'm feeling is, if you come back together, which I am picking up on as we've got the first quarter moon. Now I read all my cards intuitively. The angels give me the signs, and they show me something shifting between January and March. Because again, they show me that Pisces in my mind, first quarter moon when I connect with it. I'm not talking about like actual moon cycles. They show me the first quarter of the new year. So I feel January to March is going to be a very significant time for movement. So instead of thinking it's got to happen this year, it needs to happen this year, just let go and surrender and let things unfold and think, do you know what? I'm going to focus on me. What do I want right now? What's right for me in this moment? What can I do to make myself feel better? What's good for me? Instead of making it all about him and being together and all of that. Focus on you and your well-being. I'm telling you, he will start looking more at you. He will start thinking more about you, and he'll start showing up more for you. Because when you focus on you, he's going to focus on you. When you're focusing on him, he's focusing on him. Okay? So right now, your commitment is being tested for a reason. So I'm not picking up on directly anything happening at this current time. I feel you've got to be patient with the when, and I feel you're going to resolve things more likely in the new year. That doesn't mean things aren't going to move forward before then. It just means that's the energy I'm picking up on for a resolution. New year, new start and all that. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. The last few days I've been missing him heavy. Why does he also feel? It's because of the full moon. The full moon brings heavy energy up, okay? It brings a lot of emotion up. And you've been guided to have compassion at this time. Okay, because he does want to operate through his heart, but his heart is currently closed down because of fear. So you're feeling all of that energy. So your guidance is to have compassion, to breathe, to be in the moment. So what's your guidance at this current time? You're finding your place in the world. And the Two of Pentacles is about balance, because you may be juggling emotions or you're feeling what he's feeling. So you've got to balance your energy. And I feel this could also be about you experiencing both masculine and feminine energy within yourself. And that's also bringing up all this heaviness. So make sure you are balancing your energy through breath work, through journaling, through gratitude, through going out in nature, whatever it is that you need to do. Anything else you need to know? Your prayers have been heard. So if you've been asking for help, your prayers have been heard. What about your person? Yeah, I am taking action towards you, even though it may not feel that way. Between now and March, I know it's a long timeline to give, but they always give me the furthest timeline out, because then you relax about the when. Because the worst thing you can do is struggle. If I said to you, right, he's going to contact you tomorrow, you'd have a panic. You'd be like excited, but you'd be like, oh my God, what am I going to wear? What am I going to do? And the angels say, no, you've got to just allow things to unfold, because he is taking action towards you, and that's what you're feeling inside, and that's an answer to your prayers. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, we have a message from A. So what does A want you to know? I worship your divine perfection. So remember how amazing you are, because you are divine perfection in his eyes, okay? The universe is guiding you back together. So he's saying this to you. He's saying the universe is guiding us back together because we are meant to be. You know that reading I did, was it yesterday? I talked about being the perfect match, or whenever I shared that reading, that's what I'm picking up on. In his eyes, you're his perfect person. You're his perfect match, okay? I worship your divine perfection, and that's why the universe is guiding you back together. Now, I feel this could also be about his own faith, worshipping God in his own way. Doesn't matter whether he's classes himself as religious or not, he's been talking to the higher power in some way, and that's why God is answering that prayer. Okay, the universe is guiding you back together. So the universe is already on this, okay? What else does he want you to know? When I first saw you, I saw fireworks, did you? So he's definitely thinking about the first time he saw you, the way the spark is every time he sees you. Do you feel that way too? Your happiness matters to me. So of course he wants to come in correctly because you do matter to him. Your happiness the way you are, okay? And he's saying, I'm tired of running. He doesn't want to run anymore. He may be tired in general, so he could just be tired today. He could also be running in his life. Maybe he's doing some kind of exercise that includes running, like running on a treadmill, or he could run with friends, or he could go out running. Maybe he's tired of doing that too. I hope that helps, okay? We got Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, I don't know why I'm feeling low and down since I woke up. Please help me, and how will the rest of the day go for me and my mum? Well, you're saying please help me as a prayer, okay? Because it's like you saying to your angels, please help me. So your angels are already there giving you strength because you're asking for it. So when you wake up, however you feel, say, thank you, angels, for helping me to feel strong today. Thank you, angels, for helping me to feel filled with love and filled with truth and filled with energy today. Thank you, angels, for helping me with whatever you need help with. So instead of perhaps saying, how will the rest of the day go? You've got to start manifesting it and saying the day is going to run right because I'm affirming that and I'm praying about that and I'm asking my angels for that. And then you're not leaving it to chance. You're not thinking, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. You're in more of a firmer power. So I feel you're being guided to take back your power and be strong in what you are visualizing. So, and then you move into your power, okay? So a win-win outcome is forecast. Look at this. So are you going to have a good day? If you visualize everything going right, it will. You have the power of your thoughts. A self-fulfilling prophecy is what you are thinking about. So in other words, if you're thinking this day is going to be a rubbish day, you'll probably experience things that make you feel that way. If you say this is going to be a great day, every day I go to bed and I'm thinking in my mind about all the good things that have happened. Thank you, God, for this day. Even if things haven't perhaps gone to plan or certain things haven't happened the way I wanted to, or even if I've had a cry or whatever, I'm saying thank you, God, for this day. It's so precious. I'm so grateful. I've got to bring this up as well. We have to enjoy every moment. I went out yesterday and I had a couple of hours with Frieda, who was my mum's cousin, and she's like my auntie. She's in her 80s. She's like 86 this year. And we were talking, and her husband died when he was like 55 or something like that. And we got talking, and she told me her husband got diagnosed with Alzheimer's at 49. And I'm 50 now. My masculine's 49. And it got me thinking I thought, life is so precious. You just don't know what's going to happen. You've got to enjoy every moment. And that isn't meant to put fear in you, Jacinta, and think, oh, it's saying you've got to love the moment you're in instead of worrying about everything. Time is precious. We never know how much time we've got, so we've got to be in the now. The worst thing you can do is worry. God says himself, Jesus says himself, don't worry about tomorrow. It will take care of itself. Okay? Pray about your problems. Give it to heaven. When you worry, it's the devil going in your head. It's like the ego that edges all the goodness out. It's your mind playing tricks on you. The angels say a win-win outcome is forecast when you balance your energy. Got Libra there. Balance your energy and have faith that whatever happens, it's going to be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation. What job is best for me, leadership or continuing sales? What do you need to know about work at this time? What do you need to know? You've got believe in the impossible. So really what the angel's saying, whatever you want to do, you can do it when you believe in yourself. Nothing is impossible to you because the word impossible means I'm possible. And you are a creator. God created you in his image, which means you have that God energy in you. It doesn't mean you are a God. It means God gave you the power to create things. They gave me fear. And that means you are a leader in your own life. So I believe in the impossible. So if you feel like leadership is possible for me, then it is. If you feel like you want to continue in sales, you have to do what you want to do. So let me bring two energies around both. So can we have a message around leadership and message about sales? So sales delays are necessary. So there's delays around the sales job. This may mean at this current time that it wouldn't satisfy you. Let me just see what the other cards are. Yeah, you may be overthinking this leadership thing, okay, because you may be restless and stressed in general. So being restless and stressed is about perhaps a new job or money or how things are going to happen. And you've got to open your heart and say, what do I want to do? Because the Queen of Swords is someone strong and resilient. So the way I'm reading these cards is that I feel that if you do a leadership role, it would give you more power. But if you stay in sales, there'd be a protection around it, which means it may give you what you need physically, so you may get the money from it, but you'd feel like you were stuck. So I feel that do what's right for you, obviously, follow your heart. Know that nothing is impossible to you, which means you're capable of doing anything. But I feel if you continue in sales, you may not feel fully satisfied unless you're doing a leadership role in sales. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Krishna, thank you for the donation. God's advice for me, please. So what does God want you to know today? Okay, what's God's advice for you today? Your reunion is nice. So you're going to reunite with somebody. Now this could be a lover or it could be a friend, family member, someone you want to make things up with. Okay, so your reunion is now, which means something is coming, okay? The true love you desire is coming. So it feels like you're going to reunite with someone in your life, okay? A lover, a twin flame, whoever you're connecting with. Someone is coming into your life, coming back into your life. The universe has got you when it comes to this matter, and always have faith. So you could be seeing 222, okay? 444, 333. But the universe has got you back. You could be seeing spiders. So it's like the angel is saying to you, God himself is saying to you, it's all working out, okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in you. You must believe in yourself to be able to move forward fearlessly. Be your own best friend, which means you are your own support system. Love yourself. Give to yourself. Be there for yourself. And you will have the life that you're dreaming of. So you may even have had a dream recently that's showing that to you. Choose to feel good every day and always align your will to divine will. So as long as you're operating in your higher power, things are moving forward and you'll get signs. You know, when I was out and about yesterday, 3 different people come up to me and said, Jesus loves you. Okay, with like, you know, they were handing things out. And you know, I love it when I hear that, okay? Because I know he does. And I said, Jesus loves you too. Look at this faithfulness. Surrender to God, surrender to the Lord with all your might and all your will, which means have faith that God has a plan, that he loves you and he's watching over you and he's connecting with you and making things happen for you. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again. It's like God's advice for my brother, okay? So what's God's advice for your brother at this time? Straight out, okay? So God's advice is that whenever he's dealing with financially and materially, he'll be okay. So Archangel Ariel is saying to your brother, I am helping with your finances and material needs, whatever they are. Okay? And he's also being helped along his way. So Archangel Chamuel is saying to your brother, I'm helping you to find your way. And that could be out of any darkness. And this is a very fertile time for growth in his life. We've got Archangel Gabriel. So it feels like something is going to happen that's going to help him to grow his finances or his material world, or something's going to happen he's perhaps having an idea about, or something is changing to bring new things in. So he's being helped to find his way towards a new start or something that's going to open doors, okay? What else? What's God's advice for your brother? Clear card. They could tell me the first card there. We got, there's 2 things here. We've got appreciation. So if he's appreciating everything in his life, then doors will open. It says honor yourself, honor your life. So appreciation is about being grateful for absolutely everything. But it says honor your human parents for they gave you life. Remember that God is your true Father in heaven who made it possible. So really that your brother is being guided to have faith in God, to know that God makes all things possible, which he does. And God can deliver him from anything painful. That's why we've got the Lord's Prayer, deliverance. So if he's praying, he's going to receive guidance, deliverance and help, and that can deliver him from anything he's gone through, anything negative, and to honour his human parents. So this is about perhaps bringing forgiveness or healing in around your mum or your dad, okay, because obviously he's your brother. So whether your parents are still living or passed over, or if there's been some issues, there needs to be a healing around that, and the Lord's Prayer will help. I hope that helps, okay? And then he's saying God's advice on how to handle son and ex, please. So what's God's advice on how to handle your son? remember that he is learning and growing too, and he has to make mistakes, and you have to allow him to make those mistakes. It's like when we have a child on a bike, we have to let the bike go at some point, even if they fall off and cut themselves, okay? What's the guidance on your ex? So first of all, for your ex, you got you and your loved ones are safe. So I feel that your ex actually does care in his own way for your son, no matter how things are between you. Because what I'm picking up in it, you and your loved ones are safe. It's like you are safe. So whatever's happened with your ex, you are now safe. It's like everyone is watched over, remember that. It's like God is saying there is a guardian angel around you, and a guardian angel around your ex, and a guardian angel around your son, and a guardian angel around whomever you're connecting with. So you are absolutely safe. So if you felt unsafe in that connection, you are safe now, okay? And regarding your son, there's a healing taking place around your son, and nothing is yet set in stone, which means your son is creating his life the way he wants to. Doesn't matter how old he is. This is about knowing that nothing is yet set in stone, which means things can change at any time. He has the power to change his life. He is a manifester. If there's issues between the two of you, nothing's set in stone. You can sort things out, but there is a healing taking place. And I feel like he's finding his way. I'm being guided to tell you that he is finding his way, and you sometimes have to let him go his own way and do his own thing. And that's the best way to handle it. Be there for him, but don't be needy or try and sort it out for him, okay? It's the right choice, whatever you're thinking about. And you're saying it's time to make a decision. So it may be that you have to make a decision around your son, and that's the right thing to do. And you're being shown on. I feel if that's resonating with you, you'll know what that decision is. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, we've got Jacinta, thank you for the donation. You've retracted your message, though. There's another one here. Here we go. Pete posted a strange reel that said about doing things not good for a person because it can hurt them and how he should have been dead, but he's alive. And everyone else is just breathing. How's he feeling about me? Well, first of all, that doesn't necessarily mean it's got anything to do with you. It's about what he's going through in the moment. I feel what he does is he experiences things and tends to share them. And you shouldn't worry about that or take anything personally. Because what he's doing is he's speaking his truth in that moment, and he's sharing his light with the world in some way. So it's like he'll have an epiphany about something and he'll share it. Now, it may not make sense to you. You might wonder what he's on about. It makes sense to him, but he feels he needs to share that with the world. Okay? And that helps him in some way. It helps him to get out of his system whatever he's currently going through. And you are protected and safe, which means that no matter what he's sharing, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the connection or there's anything you've done wrong, or you are protected and safe. Your journey is protected and safe. So I feel that that thing he's sharing is actually nothing directly about you at all. And I'm not saying that's what you're saying, okay? But I feel that's what he's doing. It's his way of healing something and getting something out of his system. He said, our separation only made my love for you grow stronger. So how was he feeling about you? He feels strong love for you. The separation you're in, the no contact, whatever's going on between you, it's making the bond stronger and deeper. It's not pushing it away. So what you need to know is whatever he's posting on social media is about things he's going through in his own mind or in his own emotions, and the love between you is still strong no matter what. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Catty, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, is my DM going to apologise to me and make it up to me? Well, first of all, release your need for an apology. So you may have forgiveness that you need to bring in when you're not together. So perhaps think, okay, what do I feel I'm needing to apologise to me for? And work through that, okay? And then when you've worked through that, you won't need the apology anymore. And that's usually when it comes in. So what he's saying to you is, I want to watch the sunset with you. And the sunset is also about releasing the day, isn't it? Think about that. If you watch the sunset rise, or the sun rise and fall away. If you're watching the sunset, it's like releasing the day. And then when you watch the sun rise, it's a new beginning. So I feel what he's really saying is, in that message, I would love to release it all and have a new beginning with you, okay? I wouldn't blame you for walking away. So really what he's saying is, I wouldn't blame you if you never spoke to me again. I wouldn't blame you if you moved on. I wouldn't blame you because of the things I've done. So he knows he's hurt you. And he's saying some people were jealous of us. So I feel that outside influences have impacted things. People who were jealous of what you and him had. Even if they weren't aware of it directly, they were aware of it energetically. Now this could be karmic people, people in the way of the connection. So I feel he wants to apologise to you for people who've got in the way, or the fact that he's allowed people to get in the way. And now he's saying, I wouldn't blame you if you moved on after everything that's happened. I want to watch the sunset with you. So I feel what he's trying to say in this message is he will apologise to you because he wants a new beginning with you. The apology is going to be connected with people and the fact that maybe he walked away or walked back to people, and he's hoping that you're not going to move on. But I feel in the future you will watch a sunset together, and he's going to perhaps say to you in the future when you're together, I wouldn't have blamed you if you ever walked away. I hope that helps, okay? So I feel the answer is yes when the time is right. Let me just get you a moon card as well. You may see a sunset, okay? Look, don't give up on me. He's going to restore things. This could come in around September. So don't give up on him. Not that you are, but it's like he's saying, please don't give up on me because I will make it right with you. So he's just getting his energy to come back and sort it out. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, great to see you, honey. Thank you for using your milestone. Hi, Liz. Meow, meow to you. May I have any messages, my beautiful butterfly king, Virgo and bucket hearts, please? So what does he want to say? What does he want to say to you? Hey, everyone. Thank you for being here. They just fell in my bucket, okay? It's not as glamorous as it seems. So maybe it comes across through his life as glamorous, but it isn't, okay? It isn't glamorous at all. And that could be, everything's looking good on the surface, but it isn't glamorous. These are the ones that fell in my bucket. I want to change my life. I don't quite know how you feel, though. And that's the thing, he may be in his own fear because he doesn't quite know how you feel. He knows through the 5D, but he may not know in the physical world, and that could bring some fear up. I am scared that you could meet someone. Of course he is, because you could meet someone. I'm not saying you're going to, but you could meet someone, and I do watch you. And those fell in my bucket. So before I do the others, I feel I need to do these, okay? So we've got Q, okay? So Q could be questions. It could be quiet times. Could be queuing something out. Otherwise, something's starting to move forward. Look, he is definitely watching you. Let me just turn these over. So we've got watch. And he's saying, I do watch you, okay? You've also got karmic battles, and that's like him saying, this isn't as glamorous as it seems. So he goes through his karmic battles because he feels like he's an imposter in his own life. And that will be like he'll see himself in one way, knowing he's someone else inside. There's fear around this as well. Fear around his life. He may be busy with exercise, so he may work hard on his body. And we've got want kids as well. So in the future, he may want kids. And that may be something you do together, okay? He's watching your socials. Look at that, watching your socials. And there may be a karmic ending. So the karmic ending could be connected with his situation he's in. Not talking about a person. This could be him moving on from his situation. But he's nervous about it because he's wearing a mask. And it's also connected with his gifts that he loves. Because he loves what he does. He just perhaps doesn't like the lifestyle. Okay, and you are one. And you know that you are. And you could see stags because we've got reindeer. Brown eyes could be significant. Now, when I connect with brown eyes, I see fertile energy, not necessarily brown eyes themselves. So you may look into his eyes and see a future that could be built, okay, like a beginning. And you've got Christmas Day could be significant. So could be thinking about Christmas time. So you've got the paparazzi drive me mad, okay. So he could be annoyed with the fact that people are always snapping him, or perhaps he goes out and he can't relax. People can have a photo and it just annoys him, I want there to be an us because you are the real deal. I hide my true beliefs, and I feel that's from people around him. We are teaching each other many things, and you turn me on. Absolutely. Let me pull you a power couple card as well. So, power couple card, what do you need to know? Gotta find them, hang on. They're in here somewhere, there they are. So what power couple are you coming through as today? Buttercup and Wesley and Buffy and Angel. I knew from the first moment I saw you. Our love is never over, it just may be delayed for a while. I love that. So you're being reminded that divine timing is key. So Buttercup and Wesley from The Princess Bride. True love. Death cannot stop true love, it can only delay it for a while. It's the same with separation. So your love is never over, it's just delayed, but he's known from the first moment, and so have you. I hope that helps, okay? You may even see buttercups, okay? Catty, thank you for the donation, honey. Please may I know if everything will be okay with my finances over the next couple of weeks. So I'm just going to say after Pufferfish as well, no more donations so I can catch up, guys, okay? Thank you, Marty. A little bit welcome, honey. Hey, Daisy. So no more donations after Pufferfish Leo, okay? After Leo. So thank you, guys. No more donations, just so I can catch up, okay? So Catty, and I've got to go out and post stuff today, and I've got a really busy day. So, you know, if I can wrap this up in the next hour, that would be really good as well. But I'm going to be live again Friday, maybe even tomorrow, we'll see. So are your finances going to be okay over the next couple of weeks? What you need to know is that you are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. So this is a sign from God saying, guess what? You're okay. You'll be okay. You'll be safe. You'll be watched over. You'll have what you need. So you and your loved ones are safe, which means you're going to be okay financially, materially. You're going to have food to eat. You're going to have clothes to wear. You're going to have a roof over your head. Whatever you need, you are provided for. You are safe. So even if between now and the new moon, which is like the next 2 weeks, brings up emotion in you, you are safe. Because you may go through some highs and lows. Worry, fear. Give it to heaven. You are safe. So the answer is yes, everything will be okay. Let's pull you another card. What else do you need to know? What does Archangel Ariel want you to know? What do you need to know? You've got 888. Your financial dreams and material goals are manifesting. So you may be seeing 888 as well, especially with the 88 portal, which comes up between now and the new moon. Okay, so the 88 portal could be significant for you manifesting. So remember, use that to your advantage as well. So I feel the answer is yes. Let's get an Angel of Abundance card as well. What else? What else do you need to know? Bountiful nature. Love this. Spend time in nature. It will help shift you to a higher vibration, and it reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree. Gently sit under a tree or in the garden or sit under the sun and do some activity to connect you with the limitless vastness of the universe. And that's reminding you that, you know, we are small and God is this huge, vast creator. I hope that helps. Okay, so you are safe, yes. Pisces, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from my DM, Tom? I can feel him missing me. So what is Tom saying to you? So Tom is saying to you, the universe is guiding us back together, so you don't need to chase me. I'll be back soon. I just blamed you for my pain. So if he pushed you away, he was blaming you for his own pain. You know, hurt people. So he was projecting out his own pain. So he could have perhaps said, oh, it's your fault. Now, even if he didn't say this to you, he could have been thinking, oh, this is your fault, so I'm better off staying over here on my own or doing what I'm doing now. But he's recognising that. So he is going to come back in. So there is going to be communication. And you can feel it anyway, because you feel he's missing you. He's saying, when I first saw you, I saw fireworks, did you? So he's thinking about the spark that you share, the spark that's always been there since the beginning, and he wants to hold you in his arms. And when he holds you in his arms, he feels that desire, that spark, that passion, that love, okay? What else? I'm taking back my power to move this forward. So maybe you felt things moving forward since the Cancer season, and now we're in Leo season and things are shifting forward. So he is going to take action towards you. He could possibly travel to you. So don't let others have power over you. If anyone else is stressing you out or anyone's trying to get in your head, take back your power. But I feel this is what he's doing. He's releasing the interference from others or letting other people control his life or what he's doing. He wants to take back his own power. This card's getting my attention. He could also be dealing with money and finances. Asking Archangel Ariel to help you with finances. I hope that helps, okay? Flaming Heart Readings, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I please get messages from Kevin K? So what does Kevin K want you to know? I know I can be hard to talk to sometimes. So he's struggling with perhaps opening up to you or talking about certain things. And he knows that frustrates you and he's sorry, okay? And he said, I promise to be better and to treat you with the respect you deserve. And that's why he knows that he needs to open up to you. So he's giving you a promise there. So you could see the stack, okay? I promise to treat you right, to be better, to do better. And that's why you're being patient, because he's asking you for a bit more time. He knows how patient you are. He's saying, I must do things at my own pace because that's how I'll follow through on my plans. So if you give him time, he will come through for you and show up for you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Sonu, thank you for using milestone, honey. Malar's feelings and true intentions for Sunita. Okay. Does he lie to me anything what he wants for our relationship? Okay, what do you need to know? All you need to really put is what are his intentions for you and bucket messages. Okay, so he said, I'm walking away from my old life to create a new one with you. So his intention is to have a new beginning with you. His intention is to start a new life with you. That's what he wants. That's his intention. That's what he sees when he thinks about you in the future. Even if that isn't happening right now. Look, a new chapter. He wants a new beginning with you, but he's got to complete the old chapter first, okay? Because he knows you deserve the world and he wants to be able to give you the world. So the angels have been very clear in this message. Okay, that there's a new chapter coming in. He's saying, you have every right to be angry with me, I deserve it. So he knows that you perhaps get frustrated with him or angry with him because of the time it's taken or the circumstances. He's saying, I know that you have that right and I do deserve that. We are both hurting. So it's like he's saying, this hurts me too. You hurt, but I hurt too. I am the one who caused it. The blame is mine. Now, it's not good to blame anyone or blame him. You know, you've got to perhaps forgive that. But it's like he's saying, we're both healing and we're both hurting. I know that I've done wrong and I want to make up for it by having a new beginning. However, you've got to give him time to walk away from whatever he needs to walk away from and complete things in his own way. Okay, what else? So you've got coming through here, let me just turn these around. You've got the Hanged Man, so there's definitely delays around this. Yeah, the angels are saying at this current time you're learning to love yourself more and he's learning to take the mask off, and that's what's happening during the delay. Okay, he does get horny for you and you can feel that, especially in dreams because you're going through ascension as well. So you could be experiencing heat in the body and physical things. Something could be shifting in the winter. Now, when I connect with the winter, okay, I'm connecting with like December, January, February. Now, again, you take it out, resonates for you, but the solstice could be significant around the 21st of December. Sagittarius is in this timeline as well. Sagittarius is November, December. So I feel something could be moving forward around the winter solstice. And you've got younger and long hair. So maybe you feel younger with long hair. I don't know if you're growing your hair, but maybe he likes long hair because he may feel that you are more youthful with long hair. Doesn't matter whether you have long hair or short hair, really, because he'll love you regardless. But I feel that these come through for a reason. Okay, so you've got long hair and younger, and I'm getting them together. So maybe you're feeling younger with long hair. I hope that helps, okay? Geeta, thank you for the donation, honey. What are Sky's messages and intentions towards me? So how is Sky feeling about you at this time? How is Sky feeling about you? I had a nightmare you're with someone else. So he definitely doesn't want you with anyone else. I know you're friends, but I do feel when I always connect with his energy, he wants more. He's just perhaps afraid of telling you. But last night or whenever he was sleeping, he had a nightmare. And in this dream, you're with someone else. And it freaked him out, okay? I'm stuck in my head. See, it just disconnected and reconnected. It buffers for you, but it reconnects for me. So I just wait until... I don't talk through that bad way. I just stop talking for a minute. So he's saying, I'm stuck in my head about this nightmare I had that you're with someone else. So, and that nightmare could also be what he thinks about. Because he knows he's not perhaps moving something forward. He's saying, I'm scared of taking a risk right now because he doesn't want to lose your friendship. And I am miserable without you. So he really does want you in a physical way, but he's afraid. No more donations, please, guys, okay? A little bit, you're a mod as well, okay? So you've just got to give this time, okay? Meditate for answers and respond to this with love. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate that, okay? So give it time. Oh, no, you don't have to apologise. It's just obviously I'm trying to get... I thought it was a question coming in, that's all. I appreciate every donation. Please understand it. I appreciate them. I just obviously say no more for a reason. But if you just give me a hot chocolate there, I appreciate that, honey, okay? So, because some people do just jump on and donate for like a little help thing for me, and I appreciate that, you know. I'm just so used to answering questions. So, respond to this with love at this current time, which means be kind and loving, Geeta, okay? Because he does want you. Give it time, and I feel he will tell you, okay? So, go with him for the answers, and you've perhaps got to work out if it's what you want at this time. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, I'll point towards a hot chocolate. Thank you so much, honey. If anyone could do me a list, then I know how many donations I've got because I'm not 100% sure, okay? So Multi-Fairy, thank you for the donation. Multi-Fairy says, hi, current feelings from C towards me, we're in no contact. So what's C feeling towards you? I want to spend all of my holidays with you. Now, holidays can mean vacation or special occasions, because he could be thinking about upcoming holidays like Christmas time, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Valentine's Day, a birthday, or maybe he is thinking about going on holiday or something like that. So I do feel that this is his energy thinking, I want to be with you during these special occasions, okay? So I want to spend all these times with you, even though you're in no contact. I'm scared of taking a risk right now. So it may be a bit risky to come towards you because of circumstances or fear. Or what if you don't want the same things I want, that kind of thing. So he's doing things sneakily. So he could be watching you, watching your socials, watching you from afar. There's some sneakiness there. Now, there could be some sneakiness in general. This could be connected with some kind of third-party situation or some kind of situation he needs to release because there's dishonesty causing problems. So he needs to be honest about his feelings, but he may be sneaking around where he is. Now, I'm not definitely saying there's a third party. You'll know if there is. But I feel like if there isn't a third party, he's watching you instead of perhaps taking action. Because obviously you're in no contact anyway. So he's been sneaky around the way he's coming forward towards you or connecting with you because he's scared of taking a risk. So he could be watching you from like a fake profile and things like that. So, but there's definitely this energy of him wanting to move forward the more time moves forward, because we're moving towards Christmas, which is a big one. Because Christmas brings up lots of feelings, doesn't it, about family and love and all of that. So he's thinking about all these things. So he's saying to you, I'm afraid of taking a risk right now. So I'm being a bit sneaky with my behaviour. I want to be honest with you. And I want you to know that I want to spend the holidays with you. So something could definitely start moving forward as we move forward. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just moving the chat up. So we've got Corinne, thank you for the donation. Jacinta, I've answered your second donation. I'll try the list. Thank you. There we go. Daisy says, Gita, we got Corinne. So don't do multi. Yeah, I've done multi, haven't I? I've just done multi. Hang on, where are we? So we've got Corinne, Panthera, Wish, W2, Reluca, Little Bit, Puffy Fish. So I've got 7 more to do. Okay, so we'll do that. So I will say no more donation just so I can do these, okay? So Corinne says, am I destined to be with SK or is there a new lover coming? So you've got to trust what you feel inside, okay? So I'm 50, I'm not old, dear, okay? Old age is illusion. You're probably looking in the mirror, okay? So you've got hold your vision. So you've got to hold your vision, okay? So what I'm feeling is whatever you want is on the way. Okay, so if you hold your vision, you're thinking, I'm destined to be with SK, but you may be thinking, but it's not happening. I want to be with SK, but nothing's manifesting. Oh, I'm frustrated. Does that mean there's a new lover coming? So it's about you holding your vision, thinking about what you want. Just because it isn't happening now doesn't mean it's not destined to happen or it's not going to happen. It's just there is timing to it, divine timing to it. So that doesn't mean you've got to rush into a love connection with someone else, especially if you've still got feelings for SK. What would that benefit? It wouldn't, okay? So instead of thinking, who am I destined to be with, hold your vision about being with the right person. So instead of thinking about SK or a new lover, just focus on being with the right person. Affirm, I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship. I am loved for who I am. I am lovable. I am desirable. I am desired. I love my life. My life is fulfilling and satisfying. I love sharing my time with someone. And then you're not putting an attachment onto SK. You're giving it to heaven. And you're more likely to operate in a more romantic, loving energy that's going to attract romance and love in. So I feel the angels are asking you to not give up on SK, but to also have faith in divine timing and attach yourself to a no attachment instead. Okay, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. All is working out for me, okay? Because you know in your heart and soul yourself, whether you're destined to be with someone, it'll just be, yeah, look at this, you know inside you're meant to be. You know your future is being guided regardless. So you know really you're destined to be with SK. I feel you know that. But you also know that your journey in your life is being guided by your, by God or the Creator or by the universe, whoever you connect with. You know your life is being guided. You know it is. So just have faith in God's plan. And instead of wanting to be with a specific person now, just enjoy your own company, enjoy being in your own energy, enjoy falling in love with life again. And just affirm, I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship. And you're not lying because you're in a wonderful, loving relationship with yourself when you're doing that, okay? Let me bring in a message for you from Adam. Adam is the first man, as you know, and he was here before Eve. So he got very good at being by himself. Okay, so what do we need to know? Mods, can you just time that out, please? Okay. You're just making yourself look daft there, really. Putting certain things like that in, okay? Okay, so we've got prepared. So you're already complete, already safe. You're already ready. You're already ready for whatever comes next. So in other words, what the angels are saying to you is, you're already complete. You don't need SK or anyone else to complete you. You are already okay. You're already safe. Remember, I am safe. And you're ready for whatever comes next, whether that's someone new. Because maybe you're thinking, well, do you know what? I am ready for a soulmate or someone else to come in. So God, universe, higher power, send in someone. Maybe you're feeling that way. So it's been years. I know it's been years, but I mean, everyone's in the same situation. It's all in divine timing, but you're learning to love yourself and be with yourself as well. So the angels say you're already complete, you're already safe, and you're ready for whatever comes next. So you can handle whatever's coming or whatever's going. Just enjoy your own company right now. And the angels say it's quite simple. Ask yourself what will please God and then do that. What will please God at this moment? You enjoying your life and being grateful for everything and not needing for anything to be different. But affirm it, my twin flame, or someone better, please. SK or something better, please. And then open the doors in that way. I hope that helps, okay? I don't see anybody new coming in until you move back into the power of the now, which you can do today. There you go, yeah. And I feel you are ready for something, whatever it is. So just allow it to unfold, okay? Panthera, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, any message from my DM? He has one more week on his vacation with his family in Karmic Wife. So what does he want you to know? He's saying my feelings are different from yours. So what I feel you need to know here is the way he's feeling for his wife is different than the way she's feeling for him. Okay? And I feel this could also be about you recognizing you look at things differently. His feelings aren't different from yours, as in you love him, he doesn't love you. It's not that. He's saying and I feel like this is definitely about his wife because I'm channeling these, okay? So his feelings are different. So perhaps his wife is acting like they're happy and they're okay. And his feelings are very different from her feelings. So it's like she's thinking one thing, he's thinking something else. He's seen it one way, she's seen it another way. And he's like, we're just not on the same page with the way we feel. They may be on the same page with like how the vacation is going, for example, for the family. But where the future is going, they're on different pages. That's what I'm picking up on. And I feel like he's reminding you that you feel things differently than each other. In other words, you'll experience it one way and he'll experience it another way. So you may get really triggered by something that you don't need to be triggered by, okay? He said, I get moody sometimes and have a hard time snapping out of it. So on this trip, he's moody. And you may pick up on that. So you could be having highs and lows. He's trying to snap out of it, but he can't really. And this could also be to do with photos. So perhaps they are taking photos and he's finding it very hard in those photos to put a smile on his face because he's in a mood. Okay, so and I'm getting that like snapping like photos. So maybe she's taking loads of photographs and posting them all over social media. And if you see anything like that, you'll see it in his eyes. He's not happy, okay? My job situation is very stressful right now. So he may also be worried about work. Because obviously he's on holiday, but maybe he's starting to worry about work because he's thinking, I've got 1 week left, I'll be back at work soon. And he's worried. So he could be stressing about that too. And he's saying, it took me a while to see the truth. And he does know the truth. He knows, okay? He knows that he's not meant to be there. And there's nothing, again, that I'm feeling that's telling me he's happy where he is. Obviously, he's doing it for his kids, but he's moody. And there's photo evidence of that as well. Okay, what else is going on with his karmic wife? The Chariot. So obviously this is about a movement. So this is like travel, which is where they currently are. They're traveling. It says travel, buying a new vehicle, moving or going somewhere. Well, you know, take that out of it. They're buying a new vehicle. They're going somewhere. They're traveling, aren't they? They could even be, I don't know if they're renting cars, doing things like that. But the energy is moving and something is shifting because there's restlessness there. So this is definitely the energy of a move or a change. It's like something's been activated on this trip anyway. And something is, I feel this restlessness is how he's feeling at night. So I feel he's lying awake at night. I don't feel he's sleeping on this trip. What else? Okay, what are his dark struggles? Look at this. I need to get divorced, okay? I am facing my shadows because I need to get divorced. He knows what he needs to do. Got angel bumps, okay? He knows. He's seen the truth. He knows this. He's going to end that, I'm telling you now. Whenever it is, even if he delays it, he's still going to end it, okay? Because he said, I'm tired of arguing with you. So there could be really petty arguments going on. He knows it's time for him to start again. He knows, look at this, I need to move on. So it's all coming out in this reading. He knows. Let me just get another message about how he feels about you. What does he want to say about you to you? I'm open to doing things your way. So he's going to do things your way. So there'll be a lot of compromise between the two of you. But if you say, come and live here, he'll come and live here. If you say, let's go there, he'll go there. Okay, so he wants to do things your way. What else does he want to say to you? What else does he want to say to you? He says, why do we have to be apart? He's saying that to you. Why do we have to be apart? This card's moving as well. Why do we have to be apart? Why does it have to be this way? Do you miss me the way I miss you? So he's definitely missing you, honey, okay? We just get one more card for what's going to happen next. So he's making a plan around his marriage, you know, to end that, to get divorced. And your dreams are manifesting with the 777 to create a foundation with you, stability, which is what I spoke about yesterday. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. DM's feelings. So how is your DM feeling about you? He said, I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. So he's reminiscing about you at this current time. He said, I blamed you for my pain, but I'm open to doing things your way now. Your light was irritating my demons and it pains me to be away from you. So I feel what he's really saying to you is he struggled with allowing himself to feel his feelings for you in the past because it triggered all these emotions and his feelings and his darkness. And so it was easier to blame you and stay away. And that's also very likely why he got involved with that karmic partner. So what's going on with his girlfriend situation? He's asking you for more time, okay? He wants more time. He's definitely not making stability there. She may be talking about it, but it's in reverse. So he does not want commitment with her, okay? And that could be what she's trying to make a plan about because these cards are coming out in reverse. So he feels like she could be bringing up commitment, marriage, all these things, and he's like not wanting that. So again, this is pushing him to take action and make a change. Well, you've got to give it time. And he's asking you to give it time. Maybe she's even saying, can we get married? And he's like, just give it time. Just be patient with me. Because he's trying to put off what he knows he needs to do. It's inevitable for him to break it off. So I feel he's trying to delay the inevitable, which is ending things with her for his own reasons. But I feel he's also delaying like making a plan. So he's trying to delay moving the connection forward in any way. That's what he's trying to do. What are his thoughts when I called? Let's bring this deck in actually. What are his thoughts when you called? How did he feel when you called? He knows he's got to give rather than take. He wants to give to you. So he knows that. And I feel like he's saying to you, you need to let me give to you. So this could be a sign about you backing off. And I don't mean that in it like you know, all over him. But I feel that that's what you perhaps need to do. And you're saying when I called. So again, you're reaching out, you're taking action. And he said, I get moody sometimes and I have a hard time snapping out of it. So maybe he's moody because of his girlfriend or what he's got going on at work. But I feel like he wants you to allow him to take the lead in the connection. I hope that helps, okay? next question we're doing is for Wish right now again. Says hotel job message. So hotel job message. You've got confidence is your key to success. What do you need to release? So if you're confident, you may know what you need to let go of. This could be you releasing this job. You know, it's like you ask the same messages every day about your jobs, and I feel you know what you need to do. It's like the same guidance keeps coming out. So I hope you don't see it as a waste of a donation, because it's like the angels are giving you the same message over and over again. You may know that you need to release this hotel job, even though it gives you confidence. But if you're confident in yourself, then you're able to release what you need to release. What about the FF business message? You've got, again, look at this. And they're telling me, even though this is a new romantic cycle begins, they're saying a win-win outcome is forecast with that, because that's what I see when I connect with that one. But this could also be affecting your romantic life, or it may open the doors for you to have more romance in your life. So, and that could even be through money, you know, having more money to do things or enjoy romance. Because it's in reverse, it could also be that you're more focused on that business there than romance, because you're focused completely on what you're doing there. There's no romantic opportunity there, okay? Take that how it resonates with you. And then the DP business sales message. What clear card, please? There we go. Luck is on your side. So with the DP business sales message, there is a lucky break there or an opportunity there, okay? You need to release the hotel job. That's very clear. That constantly comes out, okay? I'm not saying it's bad for you or anything like that, but it may just not be what you're meant to be doing. So I feel that's what needs to be released. Focus is on the FF business, but there's some kind of lucky break or opportunity coming in around the business sales message as well. The DP business, okay? And that could be connected with Sagittarius season. So regarding DP business, we've got Sagittarius, which is Christmas time, November, December. We've got Libra around the FF business, which is September, October. And you've got Leo around the hotel job, which is now. So you may be guided to end the hotel job now or release something around it. And that could even be you having more time for the other stuff, to connect more on the other stuff as you move later into the year. I hope that helps, okay? DM's next action is family planning to meet me on Fast, okay? So what's your DM's next action? I can't see myself changing because I like things as they are. So what he's saying is he isn't ready to change yet, okay? So what he's saying is my feelings are different from yours. What that means is he sees it differently than you do. This isn't about him not feeling what you feel. It's like him saying, I see it one way and you see it another. I avoided difficult subjects. Some things I find it hard to talk about. So what I'm picking up on here is, I feel like you're saying, what are his next actions? Is he going to do this? Is he going to do that? And at the moment, he can't see anything beyond where he currently is. Okay, he wants a future with you and all of that. He sees that, but he can't. His actions are clouded because he knows he's got to change situations. At the moment, he's already with someone and he's dealing with that. Okay, so he's thinking about that. That person is planning commitment with him and he's trying to put that off. So, and he's not really thinking about his family meeting you. I'm not saying his family aren't going to meet you if you're going to be in the same place. But he's not really thinking about that. He's saying my feelings at this current time about family are different than your feelings because I'm busy thinking about where I currently am in this moment and you're thinking about the future. And that may be a difficult subject for both of you. And he's avoiding that because he finds it hard to talk about. So are you going to meet his family at this festival? There could well be an interaction, but it may not be what you think or what you want because he's got to take off the mask first and the heart-to-heart is in reverse. So this is like a heart-to-heart interaction, but it's reversed. So you may see them across the room or it may be very surface level. So it may not be like, oh, you know, this is my person, or it may be perhaps not how you want it to be yet, okay? So what's his next action? Opportunity knocks. There's an opportunity coming in for you. Okay, so he could knock on your door, he could ring you or message you. So there could be communication, okay, or an opportunity to connect, but I don't feel it's going to be what you want at this current time because he's still wearing that mask. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation. Can I please have a message from B about the connection? So what does B want you to know? I dream of us making a happy home together. So he wants that. That's what he's dreaming about. Happy home, magic, beautiful. Okay, I just have a lot to process and work through, but I can feel you beside me. So he always feels you with him. I feel you beside me. I know you're with me. Okay, I just have a lot going on, but I do dream about this new beginning with you. So he wants that with you. Oh, okay. What was that card that flew out? Heart to heart interaction and choices. Blessings are coming, it says here. Let me just pick this deck up. How many more donations have I got, guys, by the way? Just so I know. Well, this deck's getting my attention, isn't it? It's flying everywhere, okay? What's going on with this deck, okay? Creating a life together. Look at that for resonating with that card that he gave you. Okay, a dream of us making a happy home together. Home and family creating a life together, 10 of Cups. Can't say it clearer than that. I hope that helps, okay? Little bit, thank you for the donation, honey. What's the full moon have in store for me? So what's the full moon have in store for you? The answers you need are coming. The full moon is bringing answers in your connection. You've got Gemini, which is twins. So you're receiving answers about something. Now, that could be coming directly from this person, or it could be coming from a reading, or it could be coming from your intuition, or a sign you see, or a song, or a synchronicity. So you're receiving answers, okay? What else? What is the full moon having in store for you? 8 of Pentacles, you're learning everything you can about the journey. So I feel this about gaining wisdom. You may see squirrels because you're gathering what you need. It's like all the information you need to understand things are coming towards you. And you're going to clear the air and things will spring forward. So I feel that this is like things shifting forward between now and the springtime. So I see spring as like March, April, you know, Easter time. So between now and Easter, things are going to spring forward and you're going to clear the air. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Page of Coins, December to April, significant. That's clarifying what I've just said, even if things are stuck now in August as we move into August. So whatever feels stuck now as we move into August, there's going to be a movement between December and April. I hope that helps, okay? Pufferfish Leo, thank you for the donation, honey. Wonderful Liz, what are Manali Shah's feelings towards Leo? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you, honey. So what are Manali's feelings towards Leo? Flying out. I just want to hold you in my arms again. I find myself overthinking everything. So this person struggles with their head. Overthinking instead of taking action. Wishing, I wish I could hold you in my arms. I wish I could hold you in my arms again. I wish I could be with you again. Please accept my heartfelt apology. So there's going to be an apology coming in. Now, you could be seeing red roses because they are a symbol of an apology. So this person wants to say sorry for something they've done and they want to hold you in their arms and they want to wake up with you in their arms as well. Look at that. I want to hold you in my arms and I want to wake up with you in my arms. That's beautiful. Okay? So this person is thinking about being with you in a very loving way, but also in a very routine way as well. Not routine as in eat, sleep, repeat. Routine as in I want to be with you and wake up with you every day. Okay? I can't wait to go on a road trip with you. So I feel this person is thinking about the future, thinking about living with you, thinking about going to sleep with you and waking up with you, thinking about going places with you and doing things with you. So travel could be significant in your future. This card's moving as well. We are both hurting. I'm the one who caused it. The blame is me. That's why your person is saying, please accept my heartfelt apology. So an apology is genuine when it comes in. I am ascending into union with you. So dreaming about you, seeing signs about you, preparing for you, getting ready for you, going through healing for you. And it's not just for you, it's for them too. But this is all shifting. You could see ascending numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. You could have a dream where you're going up a staircase, okay? I want to take us both on a romantic getaway that's on a road trip. So this person is thinking about doing things with you, sharing their life with you, doing things in the future with you, things that perhaps they can't do now because of their situation. Anything else? You've got blocks are being lifted. So whatever's in the way is being lifted out of the way over the next 2 months. I hope that helps, okay? I think I'm nearly at the end of the donations. Let me just, a little bit donated as a extra donation there. Thank you so much, honey. Let me just move the chat up, guys. Bear with me a second here. Okay, So no more donations because I am going to go off soon, okay? Because I've got a really busy day and I need to go to the post office as well. So I could do with finishing a bit earlier today anyway. But I will be live again either tomorrow or Friday anyway. And I will be live over the weekend probably. So let's do it. It's me, Namira says, hi Liz, what was the white light in my bedroom last night? Probably your angels around you, your guardian angel, Archangel Honiel. So show the world the real you. The angels are getting your attention to say be yourself. It was like the light in you that you are connecting with. So I feel it was like your own light that was being reflected back to you because you are authentic and strong. So I want to bring in the message from heaven. So what was the light around you? You've got good news. So whatever it was good news. You've got Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Zadkiel saying, I'm helping you to remember that you're going to be fine. So Archangel Raphael is saying, you're going to be fine. And this could be physically fine, emotionally fine. Archangel Gabriel saying, I'm bringing you good news. And Archangel Zadkiel helping you to remember the truth. So I just want to bring in a message for you. What's that one? Raphael, you're going to be fine. I feel that's why you saw it. I feel that's really what the message is. So it could have been you prayed about something and you received an answer that it's going to be fine. Archangel Honiel says, go outdoors and sit in silence with no phone, no distractions, just you, the sky and the ground. Listen to the sounds of the birds singing and the trees moving. It will make you feel so calm and powerful, you'll forget your problems for a while. And when you do remember them, there will be solutions available to you. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, do you see that? I've just dropped my band halfway across the other side of the room there. Let's do... Susil says, hi Liz, is Selva trying to say something to me and will we be together? Angel guidance. So what Selva is saying is I've cleared all my karma and I am coming. So he's been working on clearing whatever the karma is, whether it's a karmic situation or fear, or he said, I want to call you and talk to you. So the reason you're feeling something that's shifting is because there's going to be some movement soon. Okay? I want us to go on a romantic getaway and trust yourself. So the message here from your angels is to trust yourself at this current time, to believe in yourself, to know yourself. And I feel he's learning to trust himself to take action because he wants to call you and say, I've cleared all this karma. I want us to go somewhere and spend some time together. So your guidance is to trust yourself and trust in this love, okay? We got Paula says, when is my breakthrough coming? When is your breakthrough coming? You're very close to achieving your goal. So you're very close to it at this current time. So it could be September, okay? When is your breakthrough coming? You're gaining your power from above. So as long as you're feeling strong and powerful, calling Archangel Michael, your breakthrough is coming possibly during the Leo season itself or moving into September. I hope that helps, okay? Devian says, what's coming towards me in angel guidance, okay? So what's coming towards you in angel guidance? The answers you need are coming. Again, we just had this coming out before. The answers you need in your twin flame journey are coming. And they may come through a reading, a sign, a song, a synchronicity, something that you are being guided to know. And the answer is you are on the right path. So that's what you need to know. You may be seeing 717, okay? So no more donation. I'm going to answer a few quickly out of the chat, okay? So Luna says, hi Liz, is Jay working through whatever is blocking our union? So what is Jay doing at this time? So Jay is saying, our separation has made my love for you grow stronger. So the separation or the time apart, it's growing the love. Remember, it's also preparation. So I don't see like huge blocks. This is more about divine timing. Look on the bright side and focus on happiness. There's going to be a positive outcome. The sun is also connected with Leo season. So during this current time, focus on happiness and joy. What else does he want to say? He's saying, page 1, to have good news I would like to share with you. So I feel it won't be long and there's going to be some kind of good news coming in or some kind of message. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga says, why am I seeing 111? That's a message to believe. 666 is about your ego. Whenever I'm meeting Jay, because you could go into your ego about things. And your ego is causing the problems and the stress and the struggle, the overthinking. And the 111 is saying, believe in yourself instead. So it's like your higher self and your ego clashing. That's why, okay? I hope that helps. But Tandy says, hi Meg, why do I keep seeing a grey heron yesterday and today in my homestead? I talk about this in an upcoming reading about seeing one bird. Okay, it's very powerful. I know it's a heron, but I'll talk about that in upcoming reading, so that will give you guidance there, okay? What does the universe want to say? May I please have a message from Jay? So I've got a reading about seeing one bird coming up. It's very powerful. No one ever loved me like you. It scared me that you do. They gave me fear. Oh, the fear he goes through is he's not used to being loved the way you love him. Okay, so that bird is trying to say to you that you are strong, you are powerful, there's no one like you, that you're being guided and directed, okay? You've got interaction, there's a heart-to-heart coming. There's a heart-to-heart on the horizon. And he's going to tell you he's never felt this way before. Luke, will you help me? There's prayer there. He's like praying to God or whoever to help him to open up to you. You light up my world. So your guidance is to shine your light. Let's get one more card for you. But that reading will resonate with you about the heron, okay? What's the heron giving you a message about today? You are good enough. It's like the heron saying to you, you are enough. You are strong. You are powerful. You are worthy. Virgo could be significant. You are good enough. Remember your worth, okay? Be strong and powerful like the heron, okay? Kite says, what was Jerry's thoughts behind sharing the song his daughter covered called The Perfect Pair the other day? The other, being proud of her. I feel he was trying to say something, but I'm reading too much into it. Let's just see what he wants you to know first of all. Your light was irritating my demons. Okay, what else? We are both learning the soul lesson of patience. So I feel this song could very well be connected with his daughter. It may not have anything to do directly with you itself, so you may be overthinking it a bit, but I feel like what he's saying to you is you irritate each other for a reason because you're both learning patience, or he's teaching you patience. But he says we're both learning the soul lesson of patience. So patience could be involved in this song somehow, or he could even sing about patience or share something about patience. They give me patience, but I take that the song. So you may hear that song. But he's saying, I need you to know that it wasn't you that was irritating me. It was your light that was irritating me. And remember, that doesn't mean that you get on his nerves. It means you activate wounds in him that teach him certain lessons. And that's what you're being guided to know for whatever reason. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going off, guys. I would stay on longer because I know I've only been on for 2.5 hours. I'm usually on for like 4 hours, but I have got a busy day, so it will help me out a lot today if I can finish a bit earlier. And this means I may even be able to do a live tomorrow. Okay, so just see if I'm around tomorrow. It may even be in the afternoon tomorrow. We'll see. But if I'm not live tomorrow, I'll definitely be live on Friday. Okay, so thank you all for your amazing love and support. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.